Assholes assemble. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 18, TPA Podcast, Team Petty Asshole. It is I, Cliff, the cringe factor of the IWC. It is Brandon, the man wrapped in barbed wire who will bring straight fire. And Asia, the petty ass bitch who will rip that trick. Say what's up.
Nice alliteration there.
I try.
Woohoo!
We got a lot of shit to talk about. And I gotta start because, well, it's been the year of one woman only. Before I get into the bullshit that happened, that transpired this week, before it even happened, Monday night was a beautiful night in the history, in the career of Becky Lynch, as her white hot momentum has been carrying on this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like we've said this before, like certain moments are the peak of her career. Monday night seemed like the absolute peak of her popularity, her career, everything about her being badass. She came in like a fucking house of fire. Came in, basically just wrecked the whole roster, wrecked Ronda Rousey, led the whole troops of SmackDown Live into Raw, into their territory, into their neighborhood, and said, fuck you, I'm the man, fuck you, this is my show, I'm Becky Lynch, and I'm going to take this shit over. And she did. She has been, ever since August, she turned heel, she has been a woman or a man of her word. And it has just been an incredible ride for a fan like me. And we've been on the biggest high. John Cena even put this woman over on his Instagram. Becky Lynch at this point is, as Asia would say, that bitch. She is taking over professional wrestling. She is the hottest act in professional wrestling. Nothing can stop her right now. Nothing.
And she did all of this in the main event. She closed Raw while she is the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Let's go over the resume of Becky Lynch. It seems like nothing can stop her right now. Ever since she turned heel, has beat up Charlotte every week. Who we have said is basically in the Roman Reigns position of the company. You have her destroying Charlotte, winning all of her matches.
Well,
basically, she has gone undefeated against Charlotte. What's up, Brendan?
Well, I said, heel, only in name.
Yeah. Exactly.
She beat Charlotte clean at Hell in a Cell.
Numerous times. In Hell in a Cell, on SmackDown. Retained her title every time, and then in Evolution, the crowning moment of her career, the match of the year with Charlotte.
Not just match of the year, but according to Dave Meltzer, it is the women's match, like highest rated women's match in WWE history.
So at this point, it's like me as a Becky fan, us as Becky fans, it's like we've been vilified. It's been like, okay, we told you so. This is her world. This is her moment. Nothing's stopping her. Nothing is stopping her.
Not to mention her.
Nothing except.
Oh boy.
Anything can happen in the wrestling business. We all know this.
Yeah.
And in this business, it's not exactly the safest sport.
Yes.
People will
it's not ballet.
It's not ballet. They say wrestling is not ballet. People will get hurt.
Yes.
Well, it is you know what you're signing up for when you enter the squared circle.
Triple H with his quad tear, Austin with his neck, Seth with his knee,
Paige with her neck.
Now you would say Brandon, great. Thank you for bringing up all those examples. It seems like with Triple H in his knee, Austin in his neck. Let's see here, Kurt Angle in his neck. All of these have a similarity as far as how they happened. Want to take a guess on how they happened? They were by freaking accident.
Accident.
However,
yes.
It doesn't seem like this is the case here. So Becky Lynch comes in like a house of fire, kicking ass, taking names, beating everyone up. She has just been on the trajectory to being the best women's wrestler of all time. She has been white hot.
Yes.
And then
the crowd always react to her. Everyone's on her. Like, you got fans making fan arts and merchandise for her. It's like everyone's gravitating to Becky. Everyone.
Legends, females on the roster, everyone. And in the span of basically a couple seconds,
yes,
everything seemed crashed out. One fucking woman.
One problematic woman.
The one punch heard around the world.
Let's talk about. First, can we address the people that actually? Well, let me explain. In case you've lived under a rock, in case you, I don't know, you just stumble upon this for no reason because you're just, I don't know, you're weird like that. Okay, so Becky Lynch, she's attacking everyone. They're attacking everyone. Becky Lynch starts punching Nia.
Well, she did
work punches, just safe. Work punches.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You would think maybe Nia. This is a brawl. This is a free for all. It doesn't matter if they're not going to look at you for like working stiff. They're not going to like get on you for like how you're working. Like you can do whatever you want. It's a free for all. You don't have to like stiff someone to make it look good.
Yes.
It's just a brawl for all. Nia, however, she was like, I'm going to get my shit in. And oh boy.
Wow, look
shit in right in Becky's cheekbone and nose.
Wow, looking at like when this originally happened, I was like, what the fuck? And I thought maybe she just elbowed her in the face while looking the other way. Oh no! I was completely wrong.
Dead on alive. Looked at her, turned around.
And a square punch closed and punched Becky right in the face.
Swung completely through. And then she just went right back to what she was doing.
Yes.
And then just like that, the main event of Survivor Series. The match that everyone's been waiting for. The match of the main event of Survivor Series. It's done.
It's over. It's canceled.
Again. It'd be one thing if this was the first time this has happened with Nia Jax.
No?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Nia Jax has a track record of injuring and being reckless in the fucking ring with her opponents. Let me go there. Charlotte dropped her on her head. She didn't catch Charlotte when Charlotte did the moonsault. Alexa with her reported concussions and shoulder injury earlier this year. Bayley last year, which caused Bayley to miss SummerSlam.
NXT.
Yes.
Let's start with NXT.
I mean, Catch Wrestling did an entire thread on this whole thing with Nia and her history of injuring people.
Yes, by the way.
Zelina Vega, as of recently at Evolution, caused her to get a concussion, and she was out for a couple of weeks.
Nia Jax, who has all of the privileges that she could possibly be given. She has it set. Now here's the thing. Yes, she works hard. Everyone works hard in this wrestling business. And I know you have a legacy to fulfill.
Oh, with that, fuck off when she works hard. Oh shit, that fucking. Does she really work hard?
Look, every wrestler works hard. I'm not saying not, but does she work harder than most of that locker room? Hell no.
She does not work harder than a Becky Lynch, a Sasha Banks, a Ember Moon, a fucking Asuka, a Naomi.
She didn't start from the freaking bottom. She didn't start from the bottom at all.
I want anyone fucking out there that listening to me, name me one good quality that Nia Jax has over any of those fucking women I just named. One fucking good quality. She can't cut a promo. She can't talk. She can't wrestle. She has no fucking personality, yet she's related to one of the greatest charismatic wrestlers out there today in the fucking Rock. The only thing she's fucking good at is being PR marketing for body positivity, but yet she even fucking ruined that earlier this fucking year when she body shamed and slut shamed Alexa Bliss because Alexa Bliss won the fucking title off of her around Money in the Bank time. She even ruined that. She's the fucking worst thing in fucking wrestling, in women's wrestling right now.
She's the worst wrestler of the year. And here's the thing. I hate bitching at wrestlers but for this, I will get on your ass because if nothing triggers me more on this fucking planet in wrestling than someone going out there, going into business for themselves and hurting someone. That's not this fucking business. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a thing. There's a thing called MMA. There's combat sports.
This whole thing does not make sense because the camera wasn't even on her. So why did the fuck she punch? Why? It wasn't on you, Nia.
For nothing. Because I guess Nia she didn't like the punches, so she's just like, nah. Well, you know, can we?
Are you here? Go take another fucking vacation, bitch.
Oh,
take another vacation.
She's to take a vacation. She's gonna take another freaking walkout again.
Well, walk. We're sick of you. There was no reason. I was wondering when you're going to get some fucking charisma and ring ability, because you can't put on a good match without injuring your fucking opponent. The only match I will watch is one with you and Sasha Banks. Luckily, Sasha Banks hasn't got injured by you, but it's only a matter of time before you fuck her up. It's only a matter of fucking time.
You almost injured Charlotte twice in the same match.
The moon? How do you miss catching her if she's hitting the moonsault? You're fucking reckless. You're fucking green as fuck. You don't know.
She's not even green. She's been wrestling for 3 or 4 years. She just sucks. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's just garbage.
She's trash.
I've been trying to do a thing where I don't trash wrestlers because I know how fucking hard they try. But if you do this shit, this is where I draw the line.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna trash regardless. If you suck. If you're good, you're good. If you suck, you suck. And I want to get on you until you get good. And if you don't get good within a 3 or 4 year span in which that's how long she's been here, you're fucking trash.
And I have a question. Here's the thing. I know people are going to be going, they'll be like, no, don't assume Nia Jax was into business for herself. Don't assume it was on purpose. Let me ask you guys a question. When I explained to you that Nia Jax turned around, looked at Becky Lynch dead in the eye, winded up, and punched her in the face as hard as she could, how can you tell me in any way that doesn't sound intentional?
How can you tell me that she doesn't know her own fucking strength to put that much force into the punch? To the point in where Becky Lynch now has a concussion, broken nose, and she can't even compete at Survivor Series.
The broken nose isn't even that bad. They probably would let her compete with the broken nose. The concussion's the problem.
Yes. After the women's division has just been on a concussion spree, you have Liv Morgan with the Brie Bella situation, Zelina Vega, Alexa, Sasha Banks with post-concussion symptoms. Why would you have
Let me say this. We can talk about Brie Bella. We can talk about that shit, but look, you can clearly tell Brie Bella was just being a little careless. She was not doing that intentionally. I am not going to shit on her for that. That was not intentional.
I'm going to give more shit to Nia Jax because she's been on the road for 365 days more of Brie Bella. Brie Bella hasn't worked a full-time fucking schedule.
I'm going to get on her because you don't intentionally hurt your opponents.
Yes, that too.
This is professional wrestling. No, first and foremost, this is professional wrestling. This is basically, I mean, we say it's not ballet, but in a way it is a fucking dance. You work together to produce something great. You do not go into business for yourself. You do not beat the shit out of your opponent. That is not what pro wrestling is. I'm sorry. If you think otherwise, then go watch boxing, go watch MMA. This is not for you.
You do not intentionally hurt your fucking opponent.
Do what Stephanie started. After she intentionally broke someone's arm with an armbar, she went right into boxing. That's where she should have gone in the whole time, because clearly she did it just to beat the shit out of people.
It's one thing that she injured Becky Lynch. It's another thing when you injured Becky Lynch to the point in which you took off the match that involved Ronda Rousey, the Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, yeah. It's not just Becky Lynch you're screwing over. You're screwing over basically WWE's meal ticket and their hottest commodity, quote unquote, in Ronda Rousey.
To the point in which now WWE has made a drastic decision and put on what was supposed to be the women's main event for WrestleMania and put that on Survivor Series, in which is Charlotte now as Becky's replacement versus Ronda Rousey. We're getting what should have been at Mania now at Survivor Series, in which they don't have enough time to plan for that match.
So honestly, in conclusion, as far as shitting on Nia Jax were awful. I wanted to give you a chance at first, but you have fucked up. This is crossed the line. You've gone too far. Anyone, if you ever intentionally hurt someone,
Oh shit! Okay. Breaking news.
Intentionally hurt someone for your own fucking like gain, I have no respect for you. You can fuck off. You can fuck a cactus. Whatever violent shit Brandon has in store for you, you can do that. Fuck you. Goodbye. Now, let's get to the fucking good news, because guess what, Naya? Even though, you might have been all happy that you screwed over Becky Lynch's main event match Survivor Series, and you're all happy, and you're not like most girls and blah, blah, blah. You know what you did? You just gave Becky the best thing that could have happened to her. Because, talk about the rumor, Asia.
Well, the rumor, of course, take this with a grain of salt. It came from Dave Meltzer. But according to him, the rumor, as of right now, as the main event of WrestleMania, it's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch.
Good job, Anaya. You just gave Becky Lynch a main event at WrestleMania.
Justify Becky's main event, not only main event spot, just Becky finally getting what she all earned.
So you know what? Thank you, Naya.
Well, you're more likely to be either walking out or you're going to be in a pre-show battle royal, because more than likely you're not going to get a push, sis.
Are you happy, Naya? Is this the result you wanted?
I bet you Naya was like, let me go punch Becky so I can get some heel heat, so I can go get it and win the Raw Women's Championship for Ronda.
You're going to get squashed in 30 seconds by Ronda. That's what's going to happen.
And now it's rumored that the SmackDown... Okay, but we get to SmackDown, right? And you see the fallout, and then you see WWE. They're talking about Becky being injured, and they actually play the fucking clip of Nia punching Becky in the face. I was like, oh, they just throwing her underneath the bus.
Good.
They really have some heat on her.
Good.
They threw her ass on. I can't recall the last time they had a wrestler. They just say like, yeah, the wrestler injured her in a shoot form.
I mean, they didn't say it outright, but they showed the clip.
They showed her. They basically threw her underneath the bus. They didn't have to do that, but they did.
And for those of you denying Nia Jax's history of injuring people, I'm just going to leave this thread that Catch Wrestling You made on his Twitter.
How can you deny the fact?
Everyone go follow Catch Wrestling You, by the way. He's fucking awesome.
In 2 to 3 years, she injured at least 7 people. You cannot deny that. That's an illustration of her being reckless, green, and she needs to get out the fucking ring. Not everyone needs to be in the fucking ring or the wrestling business.
I have a stat.
She is the perfect example.
I have a stat. I have a stat for you guys. In 2015, she injured Bayley.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1 injury per year. 2016, yes. She injured Bayley and nearly killed Charlotte. I know she didn't, but can we basically count Charlotte, seeing as how she dropped her right on her head?
Dropped on her head, and she could have been retired because she was going to have neck issues. I heard she suffered a concussion.
So okay, in fact, when I do all this, I'm going to average out the amount of injuries Nia has given per year, because 1 injury to Bayley in 2015.
I mean, dude,
an injury to Bayley in 2016, and an injury, basically almost an injury to Charlotte in 2016. Is there anyone else I'm missing?
I mean,
no.
Just look at the thread.
2017, we have Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
We have, I think that's it.
Oh.
Is it?
2017 or 2018? Because I can't recall. Huh?
Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Was 2017 the one with Bayley? Yeah.
2017 was the shoulder injury with Bayley that caused Bayley to miss SummerSlam.
And I think 2016 was Charlotte. So far we have 1 injury per year.
So no.
2018.
No. Charlotte was still the same year because she got drafted right down a day later.
Okay, so I guess we can assume Nia went 1 year without injuring someone.
So far, yes. Then we get to this year.
We have 1, we have 0, we have 1, and then 2018, Zelina Vega.
Alexa Bliss
again. Well, we know Alexa there. And now Becky. If I do the math right. Give me one second. You guys can talk real quick. I'm gonna do some fucking math here.
Okay.
So, yeah, Nia is garbage.
There's no defending this. And people are trying to bring up Seth Rollins where y'all didn't get on. As far as I remember, people got on Seth Rollins once he injured Sting.
Especially.
And Sting had to retire. They got on him with the Finn Balor situation. The thing is, that was Finn's fault because Finn, he stuck his arm out. He was the one that stuck his arm out, which caused him to miss almost a year of action.
Okay, I have come with it. Nia Jax in her career has averaged 1.6 injuries per year.
Nia Jax is fucking trash.
With a rate of 1.6 injuries per year.
This fucking bitch.
Has anyone even come close to this?
And within 3 years,
so basically, every year, you're basically almost guaranteed to have Nia Jax injure one or two people.
Meanwhile, let's list what this bitch has done. She has walked down the company. She has complained multiple times about her booking, yet she is the most protected superstars in the Raw Women's division. She won at fucking WrestleMania for PR marketing. And she just won a fucking Battle Royal at Evolution to guarantee her getting a title shot against Ronda Rousey at TLC. Yes, guys, she is still going to get a title shot against Ronda Rousey at the next fucking pay-per-view. Despite the fact that she has injured multiple talents, all because she has nepotism, who she related to. Okay, y'all cannot tell me that's one thing that this bitch has that makes her good. What did she bring to the wrestling business, guys? Tell me. Let me see y'all defend this mediocre ass bitch. Tell me. She does not sell much. She has the shittiest much I've ever seen. She cannot talk. She can't wrestle. She can't do shit. But she's trying to turn this all into a work now. Because a couple of days ago, she wanted to complain about her fucking hand. Say, we deliver mail. My hand hurts. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your hand. I don't give a fuck about you.
That's the point. She's trying to be like, look at me joking about it.
She's trying to turn it into a what? But bitch, that's not the type you want. That's not what you want, sis. You don't want the smoke.
Nia is
so basically, in other words, Nia Jax is using her actually hurting someone on purpose to benefit her own career.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to praise that?
Nia is complaining about her hand. Meanwhile, Becky has a black eye, a busted nose, and a concussion.
Like, it'd be one thing if it was a fucking accident and if it was like the Rhea Ripley situation, if it was the Paige Sasha situation. I'd be like, okay, I understand that, and them turning into a war. But this is fucking ridiculous. This was not a fucking accident. This was not a botch. This was someone practically going to business for herself, punching someone right in the face while looking at her, and now she's trying to get all the heat, which she is. She's going to get all the heat. She got heat backstage, apparently. The SmackDown women, they don't like her, and they defending Becky.
Good.
And now WWE.com and their YouTube page just put out an exclusive 6 minutes on Becky Lynch, basically her whole day there, and when she found out that she was out of the Survivor Series match.
Yeah, that was 6
fucking heartbreaking.
That was heartbreaking. That was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I watched it like 5 or 6 times because it just showed first of all, it showed how everyone. Let's talk about it for real quick. Because it showed just first of all, how everyone's behind Becky. It shows how just tough Becky is. It showed her calling her mom. That was adorable, and her mom was like, "Take as much time off as you can." She's like, "Okay, mom, bye." And she's like, "Nope."
She is a wonderful human being.
How can anyone not like her?
I don't know. If you don't like Becky, if you don't like her as a performer, okay, whatever. If you don't like her as a human being, there's something wrong with you.
Oh, yeah, I go back to Nia's social media. She retweeted, Becky is, it was like a fan posting, Becky is the one that got behind Nia when someone was already getting Nia. So why would Becky think it was a good idea to come from behind? Bitch, she came.
Because it's a work?
at night.
She can do what she wants, and guess what? She didn't hurt Nia Jax.
That does not justify Nia straight up clocking her in the fucking face.
It's the people that think this is real. Like, Becky came from behind, so what did you expect? Of course Nia's going to retaliate, and she did. It shows just how much tougher Nia is. She should get a title shot. What the hell is wrong with you?
She also retweeted, and then she posted another tweet in which I'll get to that. She's this other tweet said, I mean, if Becky is quote unquote the man, then it's supposed to be then, not than. She should have took it like a real champ, or it is all a make believe.
She did.
Crying
emoji. She actually did, because she finished the attack and she still beat down the whole SmackDown roster.
She did, and she still wanted to fucking compete, but yet she couldn't get cleared, you dumb bitch.
Oh god. But I get it. Heel, heat, blah blah blah, and I think people are going to compare it to Rhea Ripley with Tegan Knox.
No, you cannot fucking compare that.
Because it's just like Rhea Ripley working people with Tegan Knox. Brandon, please explain the difference.
Never.
Please.
Okay, first of all, never, ever, ever compare that Nia Jax to Rhea Ripley in my presence.
We will never do that.
I'm very sorry.
We will never do that.
No, it's not to you guys, just anyone else. The biggest problem is that Rhea didn't cause the injury.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, first and foremost.
Second of all, Rhea actually has had the common decency to like some of Tegan's posts outside of kayfabe and check on her to see if she's okay. Trust me, you can tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
but Tegan, being smart, or Rhea being smart, she gets the heat for not something she didn't even do. She's like, fuck it, I'll just use it.
That's the thing. The whole Tegan Rhea Ripley situation, that was an accident.
Yeah, that was an accident, and Rhea had nothing to do with it. Tegan just dived, and accidents happen, and her knee just gave out.
You cannot tell me this was a fucking accident with Nia Jax.
People still think this is an accident. When people people this is an accident.
I'm sorry, if you still sitting here defending Nia Jax or condoning or like praising what she did, or saying, you will Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley or Seth Rollins, and try to compare and try to deflect what Nia did, you're fucking trash. You have no brains. Who are you?
Chris Jericho doesn't think it's an accident.
Oh yeah. Let me go bring up what Chris Jericho said on his podcast.
We all know Chris Jericho is a very smart man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I would say quite intelligent. And this is no different.
Here's the
thing he has eyes.
Here's the exact quote. He says, "Stuff happens, but if you see the punch that she, quote unquote, Becky took, oh my gosh, it didn't look like a potato. It looked like a legitimate, deliberate punch to the face. But whatever, we'll hold off on judgment on that."
Here's the thing: we're just fans on our little podcast. But Chris Jericho's in the business. He knows what he's talking about.
He is when a Hall of Famer like Chris Jericho is pretty much calling it, saying that look like. Because usually, hell, all the Hall of Famers came out to defend Brie Bella. Brie Bella, who is not a good wrestler. They came out and defended her when she got attacked online. And criticism, yes, but all the death threats that came her way was just unnecessary. So they can defend Brie Bella, but yeah, you got Chris Jericho pretty much saying that Nia Jax intentionally injured Becky.
And you know what? While I'm at it, let me get the people out of the way, because both sides have stupid people. To the motherfuckers out there that are legitimately fat shaming Nia and sending her death threats, fuck you.
No, don't send her death threats. Don't send her criticism. Fine.
You're fucking
criticism fine. Hate for what she intentionally did, fine, but don't send death threats.
Don't be a dick.
You make it look bad.
I guess you could say we're being dicks. But at the end of the day, we're just calling out something that clearly is wrong. Like, anyone in this business that fucking hurts someone on purpose. I don't care if it's Becky. I don't care if it's Sasha. I don't care if it was the other way around. If Becky Lynch just potato Nia Jax and just went to town for herself, I would be fucking mad. But guess what? Like,
Becky Lynch does not have a history of injuring people.
I mean, here's the thing: like, accident. Even when people do injure people on accident, like with Nia, I mean, it's clearly a problem. But I was willing to like not let it slide. But I wasn't gonna like bash on her for it because I know it didn't seem like she was trying to. But if she's trying to, in this case, then fuck
I don't give a fuck if she's trying to or not. She's fucking reckless and she needs to get out the fucking ring because eventually she's gonna. How many more women is it gonna take for y'all to realize she's reckless? She's careless.
How many main events does she have to literally take off the table?
She caused 2 women's matches to basically be off the line on a fucking pay-per-view. Bayley versus Alexa last year, and now Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. 2. How many more? Is she going to injure Ronda Rousey at the next pay-per-view? Is she going to injure their meal ticket? That's going to be the fucking straw that breaks the camel's back if she injures Ronda Rousey at TLC. That's going to be it. She's not going to get a second chance from this company if she does that. Because they have so much invested in Ronda Rousey.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm supposed to defend her. I'm supposed to give her another chance. Fuck off. Fuck you. I'm not giving this bitch another chance. Y'all can defend mediocrity, but fuck her.
If Ronda Rousey is going up to management or going up to Vince and she's complaining about it, they're going to listen.
Oh, it's not going to be just Ronda Rousey. It's going to be Charlotte. It's going to be Naomi. It's going to be Asuka. It's probably going to be Sasha, too.
Here's the thing. Everyone's complaining about it, but if it's Ronda,
yes,
they're going to take Ronda seriously.
It's
for many reasons.
Ronda has pull. If she can write her pull.
She would kick the shit out of anyone there.
You guys remember the Undertaker story with the pyro guy? It's going to be that.
Yes. Oh, and then
I want to see this guy.
She had an IG post, and she basically said at Cardi B knows what's up, and it was basically a Cardi B post saying, "Don't ask me for advice. I'm still punching bitches in the face." It's the right answer.
Nia, don't take advice from a future jailbird.
Don't take advice from someone that's threw a shoe at someone else because they were having beef, and then
don't get me wrong, Cardi B is entertaining as hell, but she's wild.
She could go to jail.
Actually.
And not only that, Cardi B has issues with her man because her man's cheating on her, so she hired goons to beat up these strippers that her man was sleeping with. Do not take advice from Cardi B.
No, she's not. No.
You dumb bitch. You're getting hate. You getting me criticizing the fuck out you and destroying you each every way. You want to do this, but I'm still asking, where's the fucking charisma? Where is it?
The charisma.
Where is it?
I mean, if you really want me to get into her wrestling ability, I mean,
where is it? I'm looking. I'm searching. I mean, I ain't got no glasses on, but I'm still looking for it. Where?
You can wear your boss glasses.
Where is it? Where? I don't see it. Does anyone see it? Do anyone know what her charisma is?
Everyone, please name me your favorite Nia Jax promo.
Is it the one at the Backlash? Is it the one at Evolution?
I'm going to put something into perspective for you guys, and yes, I'm putting my own little flavor on this. Fight me. Deathmatch wrestling has less injuries than what Nia's been doing.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
When even Bianca Belair, who only been in this business for practically less than 2 years, has more charisma than fucking Nia Jax.
I can guarantee you that sick Nick Mondo, who has been hit by weed whackers, has injured less people than Nia Jax.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Masada has probably injured less people than Nia Jax. Fucking, can we go down the list? Okay, I'm not going to say Abdullah the Butcher because Abdullah the Butcher probably killed people with HIV.
I almost wanted to say New Jack, but yeah, that...
No. Nia Jax is bad. New Jack's worse.
Fucking.
New Jack is still worse.
Meanwhile, let's talk about what she was doing on Monday. Before that, you had Tamina versus Ember Moon with Nia Jax in her fucking corner, and yeah, pretty much Ember Moon lost. So they feeding Ember Moon's push. That everyone wanted Ember Moon to win that Evolution, and they feeding that to Nia Jax and fucking Tamina. Tamina of all people, I like Tamina, but what does she bring to the table? What does she bring? Other than being scary looking and nepotism. What does she bring? What?
Oh, and Jarveris does make a great point in chat. Just the Nia Jax experiment will be over just when the Rock's daughter shows up.
Oh yeah, that's all. But I don't even think it's gonna be that. I think Nia Jax is gonna walk out and probably quit. Some form of fashion.
Good. No.
She's not gonna get a Mania match. If anything, she's gonna be in the fucking Battle Royal.
Bye.
That's gonna be her fucking. That's it for her. If she enters Ronda Rousey, or if she somehow find a way to enter Charlotte next year, that's fucking it.
Hey, anyone in chat, if Nia does walk out, let me know in chat. Is anyone gonna miss her?
Hell no.
Anyone? Is there going to be a huge void loss when Nia Jax leaves the company?
No.
I'm gonna throw the biggest party when she fucking leave. I'm gonna bring the sativa. I'm gonna bring all the fucking drugs, the drinks, everything. I'm gonna buy some wings. I'm gonna fucking throw the hugest party you ever.
We're gonna throw a pie at Kevin Owens.
At the end of the day, there's going to be a giant hole left, but that's okay because we're going to have Big Show back.
Oh yeah. Yes. Brandon, we're gonna have Big Show's the New Year's baby come in, and we're gonna have a party.
Speaking of which, let's talk about how many heel and face turns Nia had this year. So
she's the new Big Show, yeah.
She started off the year as a heel, and then when the whole Alexa feud happens, Mania, she turned face and she won the title. But as soon as the Ronda feud happens, she turned a heel and started shaming Ronda. But then when Alexa won back the title, she turned face. And then she turned face, she came back as a face shortly after SummerSlam, but then she turned heel after the whole Ember Moon thing.
Oh, and also Jarveris wants you to bring lemon pepper wings because this party probably will happen. She will walk out.
I love those lemon pepper wings.
I can't.
But yeah, this is more complicated than the Bellas in 2015 because the only reason why the Bellas was turning heel and face was because who they were facing in the ring. But they were still snobby knockout bitches. Nia Jax. What the fuck? You're literally the female Big Show, but with no fucking personality.
Oh, and Dominique wants the weed brownies.
I'll slide you one, Dominique.
Yep.
No personality.
I love how you can go from 0 to 100 and back to 100, or then back to 0 and then back to 100.
You are the biggest fucking. Let's discuss what she did to Alexa Bliss.
And Guinness. Lee wants Guinness. I mean, I'm not going to drink beer, but hey.
Alexa Bliss. Now, if you have not heard, Alexa Bliss she is not going to compete at Survivor Series. This will be the second pay-per-view she cannot wrestle since practically Hell in a Cell was her last pay-per-view match. I believe that was her last television match before she got concussed by Ronda Rousey on the fucking live event. But apparently, according to Dave Meltzer, she has been suffering more than one concussion in a short period of time. And who has she been facing since Mania? Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. Now, I'm not going to put this on Ronda Rousey, to be honest. I mean, despite the only concussion she gave her. I'm putting this on Nia.
Speaking of Ronda, I cannot wait till we get to Raw and her promo.
Not only that, but wasn't this the same bitch who on Twitter and she liked a IG comment basically slut-shaming Alexa Bliss and implying Alexa Bliss was sleeping her way to the top after Money in the Bank.
And something about a tattoo she had when it came to
Alexa Bliss, shortly before Money in the Bank, she got a white tattoo basically symbolizing her eating, like she overcome eating disorder.
Yeah, something positive, something.
Yes, body positivity, right? Right?
Yeah.
So Nia Jax, basically, I forgot what was the exact tweet.
Basically seen as the PR, like, let's represent body positivity with Nia Jax. This is the person that's supposed to represent the good of that.
Yes. Yes. But I forgot what was the exact tweet. But basically, she body shamed or tattoo shamed Alexa Bliss for it.
Tattoo shaming, is that a thing?
Tattoo shaming. That's what I mean. That's what society do. They do tattoo shame.
Yeah. Some people are just like, why would people get tattoos? It's like, it's their own fucking body. They can do what they want with it.
It's one thing if you were just shaming her for the tattoo, but with the tattoo represented and Alexa Bliss overcoming
something really important in her team, something that like means a lot to her, that she should be proud of overcoming, that some people have died from.
And if even that was kayfabe, that makes Nia Jax the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world because
wasn't Nia supposed to be a babyface at the time?
Yes, she was the babyface.
Oh yeah.
This makes you the biggest fucking hypocrite in the fucking world, but I'm supposed to get behind that. If y'all keep defending this bitch, I'm coming after y'all at this fucking point because I'm so sick of y'all mediocre ass face, and I tell y'all what the fucking problem is, but yet y'all want to come at me.
Like, there are some wrestlers I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Alexa Bliss, but I mean, if you like her, fine. I'm not a big fan of Charlotte. Like, you can defend them, fine. You defend Nia, I'm gonna be side-eyeing you because, like, dude, this woman is literally a Niability. She is a liability.
That's a fucking
liability to the locker room. She's a liability to people's health, first and foremost. First and fucking foremost.
I swear to fucking God, if she injured Sasha Banks, who just got off
anyone else.
Concussion symptoms. If she somehow Bailey, Ember Moon, Naomi, Asuka, all those women.
Especially if she injures Ember Moon, because apparently Ember idolized her.
Fuck off. When I heard that, I just wanted to go kill myself.
What?
I just wanted to go take a knife.
Brendan, you know about it, right?
Yeah, I do. What?
Yes. On commentary, well, they were saying that Ember Moon looked up to Nia Jax. Ember Moon will wrestle longer than Nia Jax.
Do we need to bring up the debuts for both wrestlers when they first started wrestling?
Ember Moon.
Her name is Ember Moon. Great debut.
So she looks up to a hypocritical, body shaming, injuring wrestlers left and right, fucking trash ass bitch.
So Ember Moon, when she was Athena, she didn't look up to anyone. She was just wrestling just to wrestle. And then she finally saw Nia Jax. She's like, "Oh my god, I finally found the perfect."
She's looking up to mediocrity.
Just like her.
Mediocrity. That's what we're doing now. We're looking up to mediocrity and praising that shit. That's what we're doing in 2018.
Did you guys know that Masada looks up to me?
Well, of course. Who doesn't look up to it?
I wish someone would look up to me, but I mean, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't look up to me. Your life will go nowhere.
Don't look up to me. You'll end up probably dead.
Same. Well, that's what I meant. Actually, no, you won't even end up dead. You'll just live miserably and just go nowhere, which is actually worse.
Fucking hell. Fuck you, Nia Jax.
Wait, does New Jack look up to you, Brandon?
What?
Does New Jack look up to you, Brandon?
I'm sure he does.
Oh, that's great. I'll make sure to talk to him about it. Send you a gift, Christmas card.
But getting off to Nia Jax because we wasted so much with her.
Okada looks up to Jarvis, so that's nice. Yeah, Okada. I mean,
greatest wrestler in the world. And it's also
his tax bracket gets a little higher, so that way he can win back the IWGP World Championship. But hey.
I mean, dude, Rhea Ripley looks up to me, so yeah.
Becky Lynch barely knows my existence.
But
at least
getting
for us.
off of Nia Jax, because we already been
She'd like to view my tweets and she's responding to me. But yeah, anyways, go on.
getting off to Nia Jax, because there's how much more can we bury her? She's fucking trash.
I mean, we could spend 3 hours. We could spend the whole podcast burying her, but we got to talk about some good things because at the end of the day, I'm in wrestling to enjoy it. In fact, we talked a little bit about Becky Lynch, but can we talk about just the people that have been putting her over as of late?
Yes.
Starting with, I mentioned it earlier, John Cena, who, I mean, he's the ultimate signal that you've made it. We remember after Wrestle Kingdom 11, where Omega had that incredible match with Okada, Cena just put a random picture, I think it was either of Kenny Omega or of a broom. And the broom was supposed to mean the cleaner.
He did it for Sasha Banks a couple months ago.
Well, no, that was... Okay, if you go on John Cena's Instagram, I think he has this app where he does Stone Cold blank, where he mixes Stone Cold with someone else. He has this thing. He's done like Stone Cold Stephen Bonner. Let me see here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done Stone Cold. He's done it with actors. He's done it with like wrestlers, everything. He did Stone Cold Sasha Banks. Let me look at Cena's Instagram. Cena is a weird motherfucker on Instagram. That's all I gotta say.
You had Tama Tonga.
Oh yeah, talk about Tama Tonga.
Ooh, Tama Tonga. Yeah, that's a team I want to see. Him and Becky.
Gang, baby.
The hardcore legend himself, the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer.
Apparently someone got on Tama Tonga, like they're thinking Tama Tonga meant gangbang. So.
Yeah, it's fuck. Can't
It was stupid.
Yeah,
John Cena just it was the day after Raw where Becky Lynch did that invasion and she got all busted up. He just showed a picture of Becky Lynch with her bloody face smiling.
By the way, after the whole Nia punch, Becky Lynch was basically still a badass, wiping the blood off of
Becky Lynch. And yeah, of course people are saying, well, Becky can't take... She not only took the punch, she basically no-sold the punch and she just kept going with her shit. She attacked Ronda Rousey with a chair. She attacked the rest of the roster. She had swagger. She was throwing her arms up in the air like, I'm the man. See you on Sunday. Everyone's tough till the man comes around. Everyone's tough till the man comes around.
She was in fucking autopilot while that was happening. Autopilot
with a concussion.
Tommy Dreamer said it best. He put out a tweet. He said, I told you, she's hardcore.
Hardcore. You're goddamn right. Becky's the GOAT. I told you so. I win.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But after the announcement, you have Becky Lynch. Well, you have Paige in the ring, and then she brings out the whole SmackDown Women's Division minus. Yeah, I think that's it. She brought out every fucking body, and then you have Becky Lynch come out. She's cut the promo. She's all upset. And then she's supposed to pick out her replacement at SummerSlam. And then she's just looking at every fucking one. Asuka got the biggest pop, but yet she goes back to Charlotte.
Yeah, and I mean, but you mentioned because I was mentioning how that was kind of bad that they did the whole pops for everyone and then just doing Charlotte. But yeah, I mean, you were defending the decision. And I understand.
This is the only time I would accept Charlotte in this case because y'all gonna complain. Y'all gonna fucking don't tell me y'all will not do this. Y'all will fucking complain if it was Asuka losing to Ronda Rousey. If it's Naomi, because Naomi, she's a squash. Peyton and Billy, they're fucking squash. Mandy Rose, that's a squash.
Here's the thing. The only reason anyone complains about this decision is because of their own opinion towards Charlotte. But in storyline sense, storyline sense is the perfect thing for do because who else has Becky gone to war with in the way that she has gone to war with Charlotte?
Y'all think with emotions, y'all don't think far ahead. Come on now. It makes sense. And besides,
you know what? In a way, you could spin this as in a way to make Becky still hating Charlotte. In a way, maybe you can have it. You can spin it to where Becky wants to put more pressure on Charlotte, and if Charlotte loses, then that means Charlotte will be in an even worse way.
Yes.
And also, Ashton, I'll give credit to Ashton. I know Asia will hate it, but Ashton actually gave credit. I'll give him credit for this. He actually said since Becky has a concussion, she could just come back and be like, wait, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I was concussed. Why would I ever pick Charlotte?
True.
So there's ways you can get around this. Plus, the Ronda Charlotte match is going to happen no matter what. This is way better than, honestly, thank you, Nia, because we would have gotten Ronda versus Charlotte at Mania. But now we're probably getting Ronda versus Becky because we can't get Ronda versus Charlotte again.
Yeah, she's fighting.
We can't have a rematch.
She's fighting for her former best friend, bitter rival Becky Lynch.
The whole point of the Ronda Charlotte match at WrestleMania was like first time ever, dream match, all this shit. It doesn't have the same feeling anymore.
Nope. It feels like a secondary throwaway match put together.
Exactly. So now, and it's basically, again, things can change, and reports can be wrong always, especially with Metzler. But again, it makes perfect sense. It seems like, here's the thing, I will give Ronda all the credit in the world because she is putting her back into this Becky feud more than she has.
Let's get to the tweets between the two, okay? I'll
let you talk about that.
Okay. So after the news, you basically see Ronda Rousey's IG post. God damn, she's probably not a lot.
Before we get to the post, can we get to the bad stuff of Ronda? Because here's the thing, I've been defending Ronda for a little bit as far as her promos, but her promo on Monday, I cannot defend.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's the thing.
Actually, Brandon, I'll let you have this. You saw the promo Ronda cut backstage, right?
Was that the millennial one?
Yes.
The millennial one.
Millennial avocado toast.
Okay, here's the thing.
You can't take it. All that fucking stupid bullshit.
Okay, here's the thing. I love avocado toast and Starbucks as much as the next guy, but come on, girl.
Who came up? I'm sorry. I've been having a problem with Ronda Rousey's promos since the Nikki Bella one, the slut shaming one, that somehow y'all still want to fucking defend because, she got Nikki Bella.
I'll say this. You were right on that. I still liked Ronda's first promo she cut on Becky. I know you don't, but that's just opinions. We're just gonna have to.
Because she's shaming someone that had to live her fucking...
It's trash talk, man. It's trash talk.
Trash talk, but no, fuck off. But yet she's the face. She's the face. Meanwhile, she's fucking white privilege. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, we know. Here's the thing. We know Ronda Rousey, no matter what she says, she will not come across as the face against Becky. No matter what, Ronda knows that the fans are going to be cheering for Becky, so why even bother?
Other things you could have dragged Becky for, the fact that she was been irrelevant till now.
But everyone's done that.
So
everyone's done that.
But yet she dragged Nikki Bella for her relationship, but yet everyone fucking did that.
Exactly, yeah.
So Ronda decides to drag Becky.
So either way, you would have complained about it. So.
Either way, but yet she getting new material. Like she's high up in the company, right? You would think she had new shit to say.
I don't think anyone's really cut a promo on Becky's past jobs and shit like that.
Yeah, I love me.
I can have an opinion. It may be wrong, but I can have an opinion.
Oh, you can have an opinion, but yeah, I can still shame you for it.
Hey, Asia, stop opinion shaming me.
So Ronda decides to basically cut a promo on the decade in which Becky was born into, even though Ronda was born into the same decade.
And 2 fucking days apart. 2 days!
You damn millennial.
How can you cut a promo about someone being a millennial when you yourself are a millennial?
Y'all youngins, and I'll teach you young whippersnappers what's up. Fuck you.
2 fucking days.
Y'all youngins with your damn pants around your ankles and your avocado toast.
And then she said that Becky, she can dish it, but she can't take. Meanwhile, bitch, weren't you in a suicidal state after your first loss in the UFC?
Yeah. Ronda called Becky hypersensitive, and I hate to bring it up, but I'm sorry, Ronda. We know how it happened after you lost your first UFC fight.
And then your second UFC fight, in which you couldn't handle Emmanuel Nunes, and then you had to you quote unquote retired because you couldn't handle all the legit competition, bitch. You couldn't. a white girl crying and leaving a sport because she can't handle losses. Oh, I'm supposed to feel bad for the white girl. Get the fuck out of here. I don't feel bad for white bitches. Period.
I love Becky's tweet. I love Becky's tweet about how it's like about how she said like when you took a punch, you cried and you hid for a year. When I took a punch, I got back up and I can't remember the exact tweet.
No,
because the whole SmackDown Women's roster basically.
I have the first Ronda Instagram post. First off, she posted a Nate Diaz tweet saying, "If you can't make it to war, you lost the war. You ain't about that life." Doesn't that apply to you? That applies to you because you fucking quit the UFC because you couldn't handle the fucking loss.
Everyone is getting involved in this feud. Like Conor McGregor is getting involved in this. And here's the thing: I usually especially after the Khabib thing, I've been kind of like on Conor, like, dude, shut up, like, stop with the basically racist shit. But I mean, hey, he's supporting his Irish last kick. I mean, the Irish gotta stick together. So. I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool with you, Conor, for once. I mean, don't come at me because I mean you'll kick my ass. Please don't come for me.
So I'm gonna read the first Ronda tweet or Instagram post.
Yeah, and here's the thing: like Asia's been shitting on her promos, but her Instagram posts have been fire.
Yes, I'll say this, especially that last one she had on Becky. I was like, yeah, like girl. I'm assuming I'm to a point which I'm like, did you have someone ghostwrite this shit for you?
I mean, to be fair, you can show her Ronda's Twitter all she wants. I mean, to be fair, she likes her own posts. So,
I mean, she has a mark.
But, Ronda Rousey's such a Becky mark. It's not even funny. She resides. I mean, Becky does reside in Ronnie's head after all.
The only thing I'll call Becky out for is the fact that she called Ronda her biggest stan when Cliff, you're clearly her biggest stan.
It's like, I'm right here, Becky. I will kill Ronda.
So I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm just going to... So she said, at Becky Lynch, I'm really sorry to hear the Millennial Man would not be showing up for the legally arranged ass whooping. God damn it, Ronda. On November 18 at the Staples Center. Unfortunately, now everyone knows if someone hauls off and punches you for real, your face implodes. I suggest you keep practicing your tough guy faces in the mirror. It should be very effective physical therapy, and have fun watching Korean soap operas on Netflix or whatever the hell the Millennial Man does with her free time. Don't worry, I'm not the backstabbing, cheat-shotting, ambushing, cowardly type, so you're perfectly safe to take your time and heal up your figurative balls and have dropped, and you're finally ready for your comeuppance. I want you 100% ready and healed up and looking me in the eye when the bell rings. Let me know that when you're done healing your boo-boos and ready for me to serve you your ass on a silver platter with your avocado toast. I do have to admit, the Millennial Man is stunningly conniving. She poked the bear and ran like a bat out of here when the bear awoke, feeding me her favorite frenemy and fellow fox horsewoman at Charlotte Flair, who is a new level of manipulative cowardice, even for the Millennial Man. Charlotte is a super fight, and I always wanted to fight her, but she just the stand and for the beating Becky Lynch will coming to her this Sunday. I'll be sending the champ a choice piece of Charlotte as a souvenir. Fuck you.
Okay.
First of all, I love that. I'll let Brandon zap this, but first of all, I just love how Becky's response was, "Hi, Ronnie. Sorry, I didn't read your response. Too long.
Too long. Didn't read."
So, okay, two things. What does Ronda have? Okay, what does Ronda have against avocado toast? And two, out of all the films you suggest, why Korean documentaries?
Well, what has she tried?
No. Korean documentaries is a shot to Sasha because Sasha watched that shit.
Yeah, Sasha loves her Asians.
Okay,
yes.
Well, true. But seriously, quick after the avocado toast, Ronda. Stop.
Yeah, like, have you tried avocado toast, Ronda?
Now I want to try avocado toast.
You should try it sometime. I mean,
it's really good.
I tried quinoa. And it was pretty good. I mean, it was shitty frozen quinoa, but it was all right.
Okay, so I'll try some avocado toast.
I just had Five Guys today. God damn, that burger's good.
Told you.
I mean, Brandon even said it. Five Guys is the GOAT.
Look, I'm hungry, but
She
let
is
me go
so
read
good.
Becky's response. Then you have her say, Vonnie, too long, didn't read. When I got my face broke, I got up and owned you. This shit is just too much. Showed up the next day looking to fight some more. When you got your face broke, you you hid for a year under your blankie. Your mind is weak as your jaw, and I'm going to move heaven and earth to come destroy them both.
Uh,
And then
here's the thing. Like Becky's always been just roasting Ronda on Twitter, but this is like Ronda really is like. I mean, I've been fine with her promos except for the slut shaming one and the avocado toast millennial man shit. But like, yeah, Ronda needs to like channel these IG posts into her promos because like then this shit would be even better. It's like
just
this
get
shit's gold.
in which this
Here's the thing. Becky's still ethering her without question. Becky has ethered everyone. She's ethered.
I just find it funny that
She
now
doesn't really ether anyone because everyone's been on her side. Like as far as this feud getting mainstream exposure, TMZ shit like that, like
yeah,
all kinds of
TMZ.
shit. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like you have Tama Tonga, John Cena. It seems like everyone's on Becky's side except
Will
for
Self?
except for Nate Diaz. Which I mean, who cares about Nate Diaz?
No. Nate Diaz. It was she took a quote he posted on Twitter years ago and just posted
Well,
on
Nate
IG.
Diaz responded to it and he said 100.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
oh,
Nate Diaz knows about this. He's like, yeah, hell yeah, get him, Ronda.
Damn it,
oh,
Nate.
well,
Damn
fuck
you,
off.
Nate.
Well,
I like Nate, but still.
then she responds with first a picture of Becky's response and then Charlotte saying I bleed blue, and she says at Becky Lynch sucker punch. I'm gonna skip past the blatant hypocrisy of the chick who literally ambushed me with my pants down in the locker room and hit me with a chair while my back was turned, complaining about getting blindsided and pointed out something else extremely obvious. You were punching Nia in the back of the head and then turned around and laid you out with a one half closed fist. You had jumped all of us at Raw and walked out with a broken face and a severe concussion, acting like you're the biggest badass on earth. And the next day, you backed out of our match. That's some backwards bullshit, Becky. We both know you came to Raw looking for a reason to back out. Keep clutching your doctor's note. In the meantime, I'll be proving to the world at Charlotte is bleed red just like everyone else. Hashtag Ronda vs. Charlotte. Hashtag Survivor Series. That one was the one I was like, yeah, Ronda won that one.
Fucking James coming in here late, but yeah, exactly.
James, what was you doing, James?
What were you jerking off to, James? What were you watching? What were you doing to Jace? Oh, Supreme Court decision. Oh. Oh yeah, exactly. I don't blame you. I'm writing a paper on Supreme Court decision, so I need something to make me feel alive.
I just find it funny that all of a sudden now Ronda Rousey has like legit like she could finally insult Becky. I just find like all of a sudden when Becky
it took a while. And see this thing. I mean, maybe there is a ghostwriter because again, with the Ronda promos on Raw, it's been reported that Ronda is writing them. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe Ronda's more comfortable on IG. Maybe I wouldn't think Ronda being like someone as popular as her and someone who has been in front of bigger crowds. I don't think she would be the type that would have stage fright. Like, I don't think she. I mean, it seems like here's the thing with Ronda's. As much as you shit on Ronda's promos, they have definitely gotten better from when she started because we remember when Ronda first came in, she was really soft spoken. She was kind of like mumbling. Like, she was definitely. She's definitely gotten more confidence on the mic. It's just that some of the material has been questionable, especially the last promo on Raw, the Millennial Man avocado toast, young whippersnapper bullshit was kind of questionable. But you know, at the end of the day, like she's gained that confidence on the mic, that swagger that Ronda Rousey has, which is why people like gravitate towards her. But you know, if she can transfer these Instagram posts to promos. Hell, she can just repeat this IG post in a promo. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, that's all she needs. That's all she fucking needs to do. And I hope at Survivor Series after she beats Charlotte, because she is gonna beat Charlotte. Just cut a promo on Becky. Have Becky be on commentary.
Javert. Javert said, tell him about the tweet he sent about Ronda.
Wait, Tama Tonga?
No, Asia. Javera said, Asia, tell him about the tweet I sent about Rhonda.
Let me go find your tweet real quick.
Okay. I didn't even know about this tweet, so yeah. But anyways,
Oh, okay. He said I personally love how Rhonda is talking all this shit after Dirty E pulled Becky from Survivor Series. My gramps always told me the loudest motherfucker in the club is usually the one with the glass jaw. Rhonda just proved my gramps right again. Jesus fucking Christ, Chavez.
oh my god. But yeah, so is there anything else on the Rhonda shit you guys want to talk about? You read the second one already, right?
Yes, I did.
And the second one was amazing. And
yes,
this is the hottest feud in the company without question, like by far. Like no other feud, I don't think this whole year has gotten TMZ. Like freaking TMZ. I mean, I know they're not that credible in the first place.
I mean,
but
the Nikki Bella Rhonda feud got TMZ coverage.
Well, okay, yeah, TMZ's not that credible, but still, people are talking about this. I mean, come on, more people are talking about this than
people want it.
Here's the thing: with Nikki versus Ronda, you didn't see a bunch of MMA fighters talking about this shit. With the Ronda Becky thing, it's getting everyone talking. And honestly, I'm surprised Becky's former boyfriend hasn't spoken up about it. I'm sure
her former boyfriend, her current boyfriend.
Jeff. I agreed with his tweet, but yeah, he had to kind of delete that shit.
He had to delete that because more like Becky told him to delete that tweet.
But it's Becky's like, yeah, no, Jeff, please don't get me in trouble. Please don't do that.
What was the tweet? I want to hear this.
Well, I didn't see that. That's the thing. I did not see the tweet.
So what Jeff said was it was replying to Nia Jax's tweet about her hand. It was like, did you think of coming up with this, or is WWE doing this to make you more hateable?
I mean, who cares that he broke kayfabe?
Yeah, good point.
So, but what he did yesterday, you had, I believe it was Becky, one of the biggest Becky fan, Kim. Y'all should know her. She's fucking amazing.
She's a bigger Becky fan than I am, and that's saying something.
Ty Dillinger, Dolph Ziggler, and then you had her boyfriend with her, Becky's boyfriend. And then according to Kim, someone said nobody wants to see Nia Jax back, and then Becky was in the crowd and she was loving it. And then according to her, that person was Becky's boyfriend.
Nice.
Everyone.
Her boyfriend has taste.
Everyone is fucking shitting on Nia Jax.
Oh, dude, I mean, again, James, go back after this is done. You'll probably be going back and forth because I know TwitWow just started their reactions or their preview predictions. Which, by the way, we're going to be getting to our preview predictions pretty soon as well.
Yes.
I'll go watch TwitWow as well. I mean, that's just from me.
I mean, not right now. Stay with us.
Yeah, stay with us real quick. I mean, they do.
I mean, do you really want to listen to two mediocre white men when you can listen to two mediocre white men and one black beauty right now?
Oh, she's not wrong. I mean, it's TwitWow, but with a black chick, so a million times better. Not really. This is way worse. But let's get to Like if it wasn't for me, it would be better. But me though.
No, because you're gonna meet your fave at December 17th, right?
Freaking fires in California, for God's sake! Stop with the fire. I don't think there was another fire today. Thankfully. Finally, I think the fires have fucking stopped. They need rain. They need fucking rain.
I mean, stop snowing. Shut up, dog.
No, don't tell the dog to shut up. Your dog's adorable.
Shut up.
Does your dog still have a name yet? Because I know your cat's name is Layla.
I still have not named him.
I mean, it's not your dog. I mean, it's your roommate's dog, so I guess that's why you have named it.
But yeah, that's the whole Becky, Nia, Rhonda, everything flipped upside down.
Thanks, Nia.
Thank you, Nia. Can you still find me?
This is why you're not like most girls. Please go and retire and walk out and do modeling or whatever the hell you were doing.
Find me some charisma, bitch.
Find me some charisma. Find me some talent. Find me, I mean, I was going to say find a fuckable quality in you, but I mean, I'm sure James will. No, not even James will do that.
Not even James, fucker.
See you, Nia. Please learn how to spell my name when I buy coffee from you at Starbucks.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
She'll get my name. She'll get everyone's names wrong. She'll just or no. She'll just.
You cannot spell Asia wrong. You can't. There's no way.
Why?
You can't spell my name.
ASYA.
I'll fucking kill that bitch. I will shove the coffee straight up in her fucking face.
And
you better have cream in it.
And in other news,
or she can go a sexy star and be a pizza delivery woman. There you go. I mean, the sexy star screws up at that. Where's my pineapple pizza, cunt? But I mean, Nia Jax. I mean, yeah, she could do that.
Still haven't gotten the pizza helmet.
People, they both like hurting talent and being detrimental to the business. So hey, why not be a pizza delivery woman? I guess it, I don't think it translates into that talent. But I mean, hey, when you're as talentless as Nia Jax, there's no translating talent.
He still hasn't gotten you your pizza. How much does Sexy Star owe you?
She owes me approximately $4,322.78.
Good God!
Did you actually count that?
Yes, I did. I'm suing her, and we're going to court next year.
Oh Lord!
And I'm totally gonna win.
Dude,
you're a white man. You have all the power to win.
Yeah, and she's a woman, and yay, white privilege! I feel horrible.
I mean, share some of that money with me now.
I will.
And
I mean, I have white privilege, but I'll if I share it with black women, I'd be like, hey, I'm not all bad.
So going from the Becky, Ronda, Nia shit, we gotta get to SmackDown real quick.
Yes. Oh yes, because the Becky Lynch news was not the only big news. I mean, it was the worst news, and it was the biggest news, but. And we figured with the Becky news, like that was going to be the big thing on SmackDown. Everyone was going to be talking about that, which everyone has been talking about that. But we figured the rest of the episode of SmackDown was going to be just kind of like not much of note. It wasn't going to mean as much as the Becky thing. Oh, they knew with how big the Becky thing is, they have to go all out for their go home show. And sweet baby Jesus Christ, they went all out.
They went all out, in which no one
not the whole show in general, but
no one saw what happened.
Major change to the whole Survivor Series card has happened.
They changed two of the biggest matches.
We talked about the first one. Becky versus Ronda is now Charlotte versus Ronda.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's not the only match that has changed. Asia, would you like to explain how our WWE Championship match has gone from the rematch that some people, I guess people wanted, to the dream match that should have happened in 2014.
The dream match that some people want and some people are dreading, considering the fact.
Oh yeah. Because
yes.
This might be the last. If things go wrong, this might be the last match of Daniel Bryan's career. Anyways, go
AJ Styles, okay, the WWE champion for 301 days. Okay, he over a year has been WWE champion since last year at shortly before Survivor Series, when he defeated Jinder Mahal, and then he went on to face Brock Lesnar. They had a good match from what I've seen. It was very good. That was the best Brock Lesnar match he was ever motivated in. And so now, over a year later, after Brock Lesnar won back the Universal title at Crown Jewel, it was officially set Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles at Survivor Series, champion versus champion. It was like if you went and basically time folds yourself back last year, and then you come back this year and you see Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles, the WWE and Universal champion, you'd be like, okay, like I just wasted a year of nothing at this point. So you have both of them cutting promos. Paul Heyman, he's cutting promos. You saw Brock Lesnar basically suplexing and nearly killing a Sin brother on Raw. And then you have what happened at Tuesday. AJ Styles, he's in the ring. He's cutting a promo. Then you have Paul Heyman for some reason, and all of a sudden he started bringing up Daniel Bryan. I'm like, this is weird as fuck. Especially
that's random. He never not brought Daniel Bryan up. Didn't he just beat Daniel Bryan 2 weeks ago? I thought that was over.
He beat Daniel Bryan 2 weeks ago clean, and then Daniel Bryan was supposed to be the co-captain of the Survivor Series team. It made no sense. So I was like, what the fuck?
And then it went as far as Paul Heyman calling AJ Styles the second greatest in-ring competitor in WWE history. And here's the thing. I was thinking maybe like the first thing I assumed was number one. I guess he was thinking of Brock Lesnar because, of course, he advocates for Brock Lesnar. But I think he meant number one was Daniel Bryan, which that was weird. That was definitely open to interpretation. Like, because he called AJ Styles the second best performer in WWE history. It's like, who's number one? Bryan, your boy Brock, Shawn Michaels. Like, who's number one?
And then you have, then AJ was like, I beat Daniel Bryan before. I don't have to do this shit. Daniel Bryan comes out. He's like, you beat me. You basically retained your title, but don't mention my name again. And then AJ's like,
the opposite of Velveteen's Dream.
He's like, well then, will I beat you, Daniel Bryan? And then Daniel.
No. It wasn't even that. Like he was respecting him fully. AJ Styles said, well, Daniel, here's the thing. Like I can say that I respect you as an in-ring performer, and when someone asks me who one of the best in-ring performers I've ever wrestled, I can't say Daniel Bryan. Hey, that was dead on. Don't give me this.
Then they brawl. Then you have Shane McMahon comes out. Shane McMahon, the best in the world, according to WWE. And then basically they set up a match in the main event for the WWE title later in the main event. A WWE title match out of a whim. AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. And they have a great match. Would you say it was better than the match two weeks ago?
I don't think it was. Their match 2 weeks ago was really, really good. Now, the ending was much more memorable, but the whole match in of itself was the 1 2 weeks prior to me was a lot better. Because here's the thing, that match was basically their pay-per-view match because, again, Daniel Bryan said, fuck you to Crown Jewel. So
fuck you because y'all don't, because he does not tolerate the fact how they treat homophobes.
Exactly. Thank you, Daniel Bryan, for being fucking awesome. But yeah, the match 2 weeks ago, that was their pay-per-view format match. That's the one they went balls out. Like, that's the one they planned out to have. So that one was definitely better. This match was really good, but it wasn't really noteworthy until the ending.
Until the fucking ending. So you
if anyone says they saw this coming, here's the thing. If you saw Daniel Bryan winning the title coming, that's one thing. Once the announcement happened at the beginning of the show, I think we all assumed Daniel Bryan's probably going to win the title because of the Becky shit. However, don't bullshit me that no one thought.
So you have AJ Styles. He about to perform the Phenomenal Forearm. He gets up, but then Daniel Bryan he either moves out the way or how I saw it, he shows the ref towards AJ Styles. Okay, then the ref goes down. You have Daniel Bryan in the corner. AJ's getting up, and he low blow. Everyone was fucking shocked. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck did
Daniel Bryan did it, and he backed into the corner.
Low blow.
Like this weird
AJ
smile on his face.
Well, the smile. Like he was contemplating. He was like, what? And then he has to smile. He's getting back in the corner. He just had this evil smile. That was like, what the fuck is happening? And then the ref, he's getting up. Then AJ gets up. And then Daniel, he hits a running knee. And then he goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. After 5 years, Daniel Bryan is now the WWE champion.
As a heel.
As a fucking heel.
And here's another thing that almost like, they really did protect it. Here's the thing, Lee. They protected AJ. Honestly, you should be happy that they took the belt off AJ like this because he was, first of all, I hate to say it, he probably was going to lose to Brock Lesnar clean.
Yes, he was.
That sucked because 2 years in a row, that sucks. Here's the thing. Not only did, Daniel Bryan low blow him like in order to like get the knee plus in order to win, which AJ wear a fucking cup. We'll get to that later, but he pinned him, and AJ was really close to the ropes.
Yeah, he was, but it was like Daniel Bryan's feet were under the ropes, so it's like.
So AJ Styles got protected hard in this, which is awesome because here's the thing. First of all, I love this decision. I know people are going to have problems with this because, again, Daniel Bryan was, and I will say was, the most over babyface in the company. However, ever since Here's the thing. Even as a general manager, after he retired, he would still get huge pops. He was still like the most over guy in the company.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like, okay, when he first came back, when he first made the announcement, the fans went nuts. This WrestleMania match happened, the fans were going nuts, but it wasn't exactly how we thought it would be. And basically, ever since then, it's not felt the same.
Yeah, even before the match when he came out, it was like a lukewarm crowd.
The crowd gave no fucks about Daniel Bryan.
They were like lukewarm, like even like 5 minutes until the end.
For the past 3 months, Becky Lynch has been more over than Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan has just he's just felt like another guy. And here's the thing, I compare this to when Jericho came back in 2007. When Jericho first came back, because Jericho was, I mean, I wouldn't say he was white hot in 2005, but the build up to his return was. People were waiting for Jericho to come back, but when he came back and he was the same guy, it just didn't seem right. Like, it was just, when he first came back, like, Brandon, if you've seen like when he returned, you notice the fans barely popped at all.
Yeah.
The crowd was like silent. And I mean, you could like, it might have been a shitty crowd, whatever, but something was different. Daniel Bryan needed this. He really needed this. Like, and this changes so much. First of all, Daniel Bryan is such a great heel. He's always been a great heel. His 2012 run, awesome. I love 2012 Daniel Bryan.
I mean,
that's how he got over in the first place.
You want to go back to his ROH stuff? I mean,
I said 2012, but we're not getting the 2012. We're probably getting the 2005, 2007 American Dragon. I'm gonna stomp your fucking face in, and I'm gonna fucking laugh about it because I'm an asshole, and I'm gonna pick apart your body like a goddamn chiropractor heel.
Storyline wise, after his retirement, it makes sense for him to turn heel because what has he been doing since he returned to the ring? His friendship with Kane, sort of a feud with The Miz, but it hasn't like amount to anything like big, like him teaming up with Brie Bella, like all this stuff. But he's lost focus on what he's been wanting, and that's to be the champion, to be the best wrestler on the planet.
Exactly. Again, now I've watched Bryan Danielson's ROH stuff, after it happened, like freaking candy, but I wasn't around live for the ROH run when he was champion, as a heel, but it was the best shit. Like, he is such a vicious. He can be so vicious and flat out evil. Like, Daniel Bryan.
And yet, as a heel, he's such a goofball.
Like, he is ruthless as a heel, and some of his best promos are as a heel. Like, clearly his best matches are as a heel.
And now you have The Miz, who pretty much showed. He said it. He was right.
Miz, I even said it yesterday. The Miz is the Asia Anthony of WWE. He's always right.
He said it. He said that Cena and Nikki wouldn't last. He said that Enzo wouldn't last in the company. Look what happened.
Okay. After this, we gotta talk about Enzo.
Oh Lord. Okay.
But anyways, go on.
And then now he's right that Daniel Bryan has cheated and is a coward. But yet Daniel Bryan won't give him the respect. Daniel Bryan won't give The Miz respect for what all The Miz has done. Yes, he worked safe, but he still accomplished a lot.
Oh my God. It was great.
So now we possibly have a...
Here's the thing with The Miz and Daniel Bryan, how great their feud is. You guys remember the SummerSlam match, and I mentioned how Daniel Bryan wasn't as hot as he used to be. The Miz was honestly cheered more than Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. The Miz, honestly, this whole feud has been the most over. The Miz, since 2016, 2017, has been so white hot and so respected that he has become more loved than Daniel Bryan, which is insane to even think about. So this is actually a perfect move. So we're probably getting a heel Daniel Bryan versus babyface Miz at WrestleMania. That's my prediction. That's my prediction at Chamber, because Chamber should be a SmackDown pay-per-view this year since it was Raw last year, or this year. I mean, The Miz is going to win the Chamber and face Bryan at Mania.
If you told me we would have a heel Becky Lynch versus face Charlotte and a heel Daniel Bryan versus face Miz, I would be saying, what in the
I would
sativa are
slap
you
you.
on?
I would slap you.
I would I would contemplate what drugs have you been doing so I could get on that shit.
Yeah, okay. Or what you've been drinking so I can stay away from you. I don't know.
Like, what kind of bath salts are you taking?
What?
What kind of bath salts are you taking to get this stuff?
The best kind. But yeah, like that's insane. So we have Lesnar versus Bryan.
Yeah.
Protect
his
rip.
neck.
Rip.
Like I said, that's the only. They said that's the only problem.
I mean, here's the thing. I fingers crossed because I know they can put on a great match. I just fingers crossed.
Protect his neck.
Like the thing is, that's the only complaint I have with this match, is that it's gonna be really freaking risky.
Exactly.
Protect it
at all costs.
Bubble wrap that shit.
Do you guys want to get to the prediction?
Seriously, please don't do anything stupid. Okay, yeah, let's get to Enzo.
Wait, what were we gonna say, Brandon? And
I was just gonna say, Brock, please don't do anything stupid.
Telling Brock what to do is like futile at this point. It's he probably can't.
He's better than Nia. At least he does most of the time. Does it on accident. The only time he's done it on purpose was against Orton.
Brock blinks and then he's like,
Brock don't give a fuck. In a way, I respect that about him, and in a way, it's irritating about him.
You gotta talk to Paul, and then Paul is like,
You have to think deep down, Paul like agrees with you, but it's like, damn it, he's my meal ticket. Okay, I can't.
Okay, let's get to Enzo.
Let's get to predictions. So, I want to start with
let's not. We'll say Enzo for later, and then get to takeover predictions.
War games. Let's go.
And I'll say it here. I'm really mad on takeover.
For one match.
Not for one match. It's just a mad card.
Mostly one match though.
I mean, yeah, but it's on.
You want to get to that first since that's the match you hate the most?
It's not that I hate it. It's that I seen this match about 5 fucking times, and not much changed throughout all their matches. Despite it's like this feud should have ended at Evolution.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, I obviously know what match you're talking about. I mean, as a mark for that kind of style, especially a certain person's style of wrestling, I don't really think they ever had a bad match, and I could probably watch them wrestle.
I love them.
It's not that they had a bad match. It's just it's the same match practically.
If it's not new, it's through.
It's not like they're not really adding that much new to the match, in my opinion.
Really, the only thing that I love that they added new to the Evolution match was that like rope hanging like armbar Shayna had on her.
That was so good.
That was amazing. Like other than that though, it seemed like it was kind of. I loved it, but it was still kind of the same match. But if it works, it works. But yeah.
And the fact that you had Shayna win back the belt, which I'm trying to see what's the bigger picture in that, but I really don't, because one hand you have Bianca growing and like she has to be getting a title shot soon. But the fact that she's not even on this card right now, she's not even in the title picture right now, but you want to put the belt back on Shayna. Why? Because the MMA ponies, the musty ponies that y'all gotta promote. Why?
I think it's more so that
she didn't need back the belt. She didn't.
I'll be right back. I'll be about a few more minutes. Just you guys.
And not only that, you had Kyrie lose her first title defense, and you made her title win look more of a fluke.
I think what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to call her up.
Who?
Kyrie.
You just made her look. You like at one hand you protected her at Evolution, but at the same time you made her look weak. Then you made Shayna title win back look weak because now she needs the other two to win now. Like she was on a dominant force. She didn't need anyone, but now you made her look like what the fuck? And this is their fifth match, and then if Kyrie wins back the belt, that means we gotta get another rematch at another takeover. But yet, if Shayna wins, who's gonna face her now? Is it gonna be Io? No, Io should not be facing her because Bianca gets the next shot. Bianca has done more and has been beating every indie girl you put in front of her. She's fucking undefeated. So Bianca versus Shayna, I mean, I'm intrigued by that, but at the same time, you've been building Bianca as a heel.
I mean, I'm sure. But I think honestly, with Bianca, they could probably do like an on-the-fly face turn for her, and I think they make it work.
I don't know. You had one fucking job. You could have had Kyrie retain at Evolution, then had Bianca and Nikki Cross get involved because they've been sort of feuding for the past couple of weeks, and do Bianca, Nikki Cross, and it's not even the fact that Bianca isn't in this match. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that we're doing another rematch that is not going to benefit anyone in this match who wins. It's not. It's not really.
So I'm gonna be real quick with my predictions because me and Asia went over them already, so we got a lot of stuff to do. So I mean, you guys can talk about them, but I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna say Kairi Sane wins because honestly, I don't know what you do with Shayna after that.
I've got Shayna retaining, dude.
If Kyrie wins and we get a fucking another rematch, I am done until we get Bianca in the title picture because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Because if it's not Shayna, then is it Io that takes it off her?
What has
is it Io and then Bianca?
Io just lost the Mae Young Classic, and until they actually establish a fucking character and know what the,
That's why I say Kyrie will win because like. To me, Kyrie's the perfect person for Bianca to take it off of, and they're building Bianca up more than anyone on the roster. So I would only assume that Bianca has to be the next challenger.
But at that point, what was the point of Shayna winning back the belt in which you could have just done Bianca?
I guess just to prolong it. I don't know.
Why would you? What's the point of prolonging it? What's the point? Just to prolong it? MMA ponies? There was no point.
Yeah. I guess that's why. I don't know. Look,
you could have just debuted on
Kyrie wins and then Bianca beats her for it, and because Bianca's a heel now. I know you said Bianca's negative or face or a heel. They're clearly treating Bianca as the heel.
She is the heel when she's going through all your indie faves.
She's a heel, and I love it.
She is, and I love it.
Yes. So you have why not have Bianca, the biggest heel, take out the biggest babyface in Kairi Sane? And plus, I want Kyrie to get her treasure back. They showed the picture of her opening her treasure chest. It was empty.
I want the treasure chest too, but fuck. It's gonna be a good match, sure, but I'm just dreading whoever wins because it's like, what the hell?
If we get another rematch, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Personally, I just laughed at Kyrie's misery.
You're mean.
I know.
You're terrible.
The winner here is Bianca regardless. It doesn't matter who fucking wins because she's getting the next shot and she's becoming the next NXT Women's Champion. Not Io. Some of y'all want Io versus Kairi Sane. Why? Like, it's going to be a good match, but what's going to be fucking story?
With Io versus Kyrie? I mean, you can just
Some people want Io versus Kyrie. I don't understand why.
You just go, then make them understand. Hey.
I don't understand. Like, what's gonna be the story? You have the biggest story in Bianca versus Kyrie is she's going through all these girls.
Saying Kyrie regains the title. In fact, did you actually say who you think is gonna win?
Kairi Sane wins, and then we call up Shayna because I'm sick of it. I'm sorry. After the last few weeks or months, I'm just like mad on Shayna now because it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
But it's just the fact they're not doing anything different with her.
Call her up.
They need to call her up, exactly.
call her up, and then maybe in a few months she'll sit and cater.
Should be, to me, in my opinion, this should be her last match in NXT.
Evolution should have been her last fucking match.
Well, it wasn't. So now it's this.
Now I'll just drag her for being the emo Bailey.
I mean,
okay, that's weird.
what's wrong with an emo Bailey?
Well, not well.
There's only one Bailey.
Well, I don't know where the. Okay, I don't know where the whole emo thing comes from. I mean, she's not like wearing like all black and like a choker
She
or anything.
kind of looks like Bailey. I'm sorry. Well, wait, are you talking about the emo thing? Yeah, yeah. I don't really see the emo thing. Does she wear eyeliner? That might be the only thing.
Okay, the boyish Bailey.
Yeah, there you go. The black metal Bailey.
Black metal. Yeah, there you go.
It has a little alliteration in there. I like it. BMB. But anyways, let's move on to the next match. Right, let's get it.
I fucking can't believe that I'm not even.
It looks awesome.
I can't believe I'm not really hyped for a women's match on NXT.
Let's get to the next match. We have the debut of Matt Riddle versus.
Oh no! That match is not on NXT. It'll be taped before NXT. There's 4 matches.
Okay, War Games sucks. Anyways.
Oh, you.
Okay. So. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's do What match should we do?
Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano.
Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano. To me, this is going to be the match that steals the show.
Yes.
Aleister Black's winning.
Yeah. Oh no, Gargano's winning. Gargano's fucking winning.
I hate to say it. There's going to be some bullshit involved. There may even be a possibility of maybe Ciampa getting involved. But Gargano is winning.
Gargano's winning.
He's not going to win clean. He's going to. In fact, I'm surprised this is not a hardcore match. I'm surprised this is not a street fight. You would think this, of all matches, deserves a street fight.
You would think this would be a stipulation, which whoever wins gets the next shot at the NXT title because he still owed a rematch. You would think it was that.
It's just a regular match. Why?
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, Aleister doesn't.
Gargano Ciampa type of match where they just go all over the arena, kill each other.
Hell, what Gargano could have done is like, hey, you still have a rematch, but if you lose, I get that match against Ciampa.
Well, the thing is, maybe Aleister's like, I don't need a weapon. I am the weapon.
Dude, you know what's hilarious?
What?
The match starts, Black Mass 1, 2, 3. Just to kind of just.
That's what.
Completely bring it home that Gargano's a failure.
If that fucking happens, I love you.
I love me too. Actually, I don't. But yeah, if that happens. Well, no, that can't happen because we only have 4 matches on this card. We need all the time.
But yeah, Gargano wins.
Gargano wins, yeah. I'm sorry, Brandon.
I
mean, dude, here's the thing. Aleister Black right now said. Let's be real. They didn't handle his title reign that well, and right now, since he's come back, he's been as hot as he's ever been.
Oh, true.
I mean, dude, his return alone.
I mean, he's had a whole storyline dedicated to him.
Dude, that fucking return where he ambushed everyone. And that's one of the best NXT segments ever.
Just beating the shit out of a random person to hell backstage.
He's like, open the door. Hey, what's up? Boom! It's so beautiful.
So then...
Poor Regal, too. He's had to go through fucking everything.
So then we have the NXT Championship match of
Tommaso. Excuse me while I come. So, before we talk about the prediction of the match, we must predict the entrance for the Velveteen Dream.
Well, usually the Velveteen Dream usually base his gear, his entrances off his opponents.
Well, except the time he based his gear off of Hogan, but that's...
No, we will not bring that up. We will not bring up Hollywood Dream.
Or the time he had Call Me Up Vince on his tights, which was...
Call Me Up Vince, that was beautiful. Or the one with the, what was that? Like the guy with the pillow?
Then he did like...
He had a pillow with the mouthpiece because Cassius Ohno was a knockout artist.
So we gotta think of something. Then he did the one with Biggie, so it gotta be
Also,
something.
here's the thing. It is in L.A. He might wear Lakers colors.
Ooh.
Maybe he'll. Well, honestly, now he should not wear a LeBron jersey because LeBron has kind of been garbage in L.A. But
I mean, yellow and purple it works, especially for his aesthetic.
yeah, purple and yellow to me would be perfect for him. Hasn't he worn? I think he's worn purple and yellow before, so that works. So I'm just gonna predict he comes out in Lakers colors. Oh no! On the back of his tights, it'll say instead of "This is my moment," "This is my dream."
Yes.
There you go.
So
I love Velveteen Dream, but I also love Ciampa. God damn it! Both of these two. Who do I root for?
we root for ourselves because we win at the end of the day.
You're not even wrong. You're not even wrong.
I know, right?
Oh. Well, but yeah, Ciampa's winning.
Yeah, Ciampa's winning.
I'm sorry.
I will be surprised and shocked. I will be shocked if Velveteen Dream actually wins the NXT Championship.
I think he's getting called up after this, honestly.
I will be shocked if Velveteen. That would be my knockout moment of the week.
That would be the upset of the because you have to think this is only the beginning of Ciampa's reign.
Yeah. Well, wait. When did he win the? He won the title around May time.
I know, but it's still okay. Yeah, you're right. So it's not the beginning, but still, I mean, hey.
No, not May. No, not May. It was like around SummerSlam, August time.
Yeah, around August. So I think he's holding that till like Mania time.
Okay.
Yeah,
you never know. They could do it.
Guy in the company right now.
So I think NXT was like a shocking moment, like because they always do a swerve takeovers. They always do like some sort of swerve, some sort of, like you never.
I guess.
Because
what if my Alistair prediction is right and we get the?
I mean, look at this card. It looks sort of predictable. Like everyone is either saying Shayna, Kyrie retaining, one of them's winning.
Well, obviously one of them's winning. That's predictable.
I mean, but everyone's predicting that Shayna. Everyone's predicting that Shayna's retaining.
I predict there will be a winner. But yes.
Everyone's predicting that Shayna's retaining.
There you go. I think Kyrie's gonna win, so that'll be the shocker.
Everyone's predicting that Aleister Black is winning.
Well, there you go. Gargano's going to win. So there's two shockers there.
Everyone's predicting that Tommaso Ciampa is retaining.
Well, Ciampa is going to win, because why wouldn't he win?
I mean,
So the shocker will either be Gargano or Kyrie.
You will not doubt Black excellence.
I love Velvet. I love. I would have sex with Velveteen Dream.
By the way, guys, go buy his new shirt on WWE.com.
Yes, I definitely will. He is so great. He's an amazing talent. He's the future of the company. So is Ciampa as well. Ciampa I've been a fan of since his Psycho Killer days in ROH. Just awesome stuff. Gonna be a great match. Character work alone. I mean, the character work is what's gonna make the match because you have two extremely strong characters, maybe two of the strongest characters in the promotion right now.
As far as War Games, I'm just going to say I think Undisputed Era is going to pick up their second win with War Games.
You know what? I was going with them for the longest time, but after the fact that Kyle O'Reilly, he won the advantage at this upcoming NXT upcoming like this recent episode NXT, and then like after Takeover, if they do win, who's gonna face them for like the NXT the titles? Who's gonna face them for tag titles?
Question, like,
and the fact that they do have the advantage in War Games since they did win the last year's War Games. So everything adds up to Undisputed Era winning. It makes perfect sense. It's their match. They're the cohesive unit. I mean, well, with the other team, like Ricochet and Pete Dunne are not exactly buddies. There's gonna be infighting in there. But that might actually be the shocker as well because, because you'd be surprised how many people are saying like that the babyface team could go over.
because War Games is meant like War Games in like when it was in NWA and all that stuff. Like a lot of feuds would end there, where like the baby faces would go over.
Hell, you have last year when they faced Logic Strong and Sanity.
Well, what do you mean? Well, the last War Games?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the Undisputed Era won that match, so
Yes, I'm just saying, like, the fact that they were still a cohesive unit and they beat Sandy and Logic Strong, who's now a full year later.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it was Alexander Wolf, Killian Dane, Eric Young, and Roddy.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I almost forgot. But yeah, like, yeah, honestly, it looks like Undisputed. But I mean, let's first of all, sorry, Sanity, but you ain't War Raiders. War Raiders. I mean, it's War Games and War Raiders. Like, dude, War Raiders are gonna dominate in this match. That's the only thing. Like, and I love Ricochet and Pete Dunne, but this match is tailor-made for the War Raiders.
So yeah, I'm gonna say the babyface team won.
But I'm still saying Undisputed Era wins because, first of all, Adam Cole, our second deity after Becky Lynch, will prevail again because he always does. He is.
Wait, you know what? Since the titles aren't on the line, yeah, I'm just gonna.
What? Yeah. What, Brandon?
I said, and that Boys and Girls is undisputed.
Damn right. Yeah.
You know what? Since the titles aren't on the line, yeah, I want to go with Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era, baby.
So I'm saying Kyrie, Undisputed Era, Gargano, and Ciampa.
I'm saying Kyrie. I think I'm the same. Kyrie, Undisputed Era, Gargano, Ciampa. Boom.
Brandon?
Yeah.
And so, Brandon, you say Shayna,
Undisputed Era, Ciampa.
Allison.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna be a heel heavy night.
There you go. Oh yeah, it definitely will be a heel heavy night. So let's get to Survivor
Series. I'm more hyped for this show.
I actually am too. Can we skip some of the matches like AOP versus The Bar because no one cares? I mean, AOP.
Okay, so first, let's start off the match that's on the pre-show that everyone should go fucking watch, regardless if it's on the pre-show or the main show. 205, but my man, Mustafa Ali,
he's great. He's so great.
Versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship.
But he's not great enough to win this match. Buddy Murphy retains.
Bitch!
Look, he's gonna win at Mania.
I will hurt you.
He's gonna win at Mania.
You know what? If Cedric cost him the title, I will murder you.
I didn't even say he would do it. You brought that up.
I will murder you.
You'll murder me anyways. I have locks.
I've actually
in my house.
I've actually got Mustafa winning this.
Bitch, you will not play with my fucking emotions, Brandon. You will not play with my emotions.
Play with them like a toy.
I'm not.
If Harry cannot win the NXT Women's title, I at least want Mustafa winning. I need something out my life. Something good coming out of Survivor Series weekend.
So you predict Mustafa?
Yeah.
No, I predict Cedric because fuck my life.
You mean Buddy Murphy?
Either or. They're not Mustafa.
Versus Buddy. Okay, whatever.
They're not Mustafa.
Okay. But I do predict it'll be the second or third, probably third best match on the card. If not the second best.
Then we have the tag team Raw, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, the B team, the Revival, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension versus Team SmackDown, the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, the Club, and the Colognes 5-on-5 Survivor Series Tag Team Elimination Match. I got SmackDown.
SmackDown wins. Usos get the last pin.
SmackDown because Jesus, the Raw team are a bunch of jobbers.
Yeah.
The way they were booked on Monday, which proved it. They did not care for the Raw tag team.
I love Chad Gable, but Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, I didn't even know they were teams on that.
Yes, they
did. I don't pay attention to Raw. Okay.
Again, jobbers.
Why is Chad Gable a jobber? Fucking hell.
Then you have Team Raw for the women, Mickie James, Natalya, Nia Jax, Tamina, Ruby, all picked by Alexa Bliss, the team captain, despite the fact she can't compete because she has concussion issues.
Alexa Bliss, aka the sexy librarian.
I'll get to her later on. Versus Team SmackDown, Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and a mystery partner we still do not know.
Team SmackDown wins. The mystery partner will probably be Nikki Cross. And the last person to get the pin will be... Well, Nia Jax is going to eat the last pin.
Yes, Nia Jax is going to get all that heat. She's going to last, like, practically all the way to, like, she's going to be the last.
How bad is the crowd going to be to Nia Jax?
They in her fucking hometown.
It doesn't matter. They're still going to hate her. After what happened, Nia Jax doesn't have a hometown.
Jesus. Well, isn't she Australian?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, if she was in Australia, she'd be just a hometown hero.
Nia occupies the same space as Ultimate Warrior. She's from parts unknown.
By the way, Alexa, let me get to you for a second because you are the team captain. But why did you pick like the weakest form of a women's team ever? Why you have Natalia, who, Ruby Riott broke her dad's glasses.
We will not offend Natalia here in this space.
Why would you put them on the same team when they beefing? And then you got Mickie James, irrelevant Mickie James, in which I love Mickie, but she's been irrelevant and been your sidekick for like since she returned. Then you got Nia Jax, who y'all were just feuding earlier this year, and then you got Tamina, who feels like she fuck up her knees every fucking year she's been here. So it's like you got compared to fucking last year in which you had Asuka, Nia, Sasha, Bayley. You had the team, the team. Even the year before, you had Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley, Nia, Alicia Fox. You had that's a weak ass team you got, girl. I don't know if the fucking concussions, I don't know if you just that dumb. But your team gonna lose, and then you're gonna get bitched out by Stephanie the next night. Then we have the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the U.S. Champion.
Oh, this match is gonna be fucking fire. This is probably gonna be Nakamura's best main roster match.
Seth, I'm just gonna say, protect those nuts.
Don't be an AJ.
Learn from AJ Styles. Protect them, please.
The only thing to learn from AJ Styles is sure as hell wouldn't be a good teacher. Must be taught you about the gay community. But yeah, I will definitely say Nakamura wins because Ambrose will just,
Nakamura's winning.
And Ambrose will still not explain what's going on. Wait, what?
Nakamura's winning.
Yes. We all predicted it.
Seth Rollins continue taking another L.
First from Ambrose, then the man, and now the mayor of the president of Knock America.
He already got two L's in his last name, where he has another one. I'm pretty sure.
And he took the L against NXT in League of Legends, even when he used his legendary cackle.
Dude, Seth can just not catch a break today, can he?
Nope, because he went after the man. So he must die.
Then we have Team Raw, the men's Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination match. Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Finn Balor with, Leo Rush, she's going to be on commentary or some form, versus Team SmackDown and Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, The Miz, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio.
Raw's winning.
Team Raw's winning.
I mean, granted, this feels a bit more even, but Raw's still winning.
Yes,
Raw is definitely winning. Drew McIntyre is getting the last pinfall.
Yes.
Drew will be the sole survivor. Yeah. I think it's going to come down to 2-on-1, Braun and Drew versus The Miz, and The Miz is going to put up a babyface performance.
Oh,
that will be, and to me, that will be like the sign of his face turn. Like that'll be the ultimate like sign that he is a babyface, because it'll show that The Miz actually is tough. It'll show The Miz because he's so over. Like
he's a team captain, right? He's a team captain of SmackDown.
Exactly. So he'll eliminate Braun Strowman somehow. and then Drew will just immediately hit him with the Claymore kick. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Dude, you gotta put Drew over. Drew's the man right now.
Then you got
Becky's the man, but
Baron Corbin. You're gonna have Baron Corbin Braun tensions. It's been confirmed if Braun and Baron cannot survive past after Survivor Series, pretty much they got that stipulation. So now we got what should be the main event. Wait, no. A match. I forgot a match. The Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus the SmackDown pick.
The not SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte.
SmackDown pick of that's replacing Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
A very tall order indeed. Ronda wins.
Ronda win. Okay, here's the thing. Does Ronda win clean?
Does Becky and or Nia get involved? That's the question.
Ronda winning.
Honestly, I think the match is just going to go 1-on-1.
Yes.
And honestly, after the match, I think is when Becky's going to come out and attack her. Because here's the thing: Becky Lynch still said, "See you on Sunday."
Yes.
I don't think she's a woman. She's the man of her word. I don't think she's going to get involved in the match, though.
She's not going to get involved in the match. I think
she's going to attack Ronda after the match.
This match is going to be very interesting because they have like less than 3 days to prepare.
Well, 5 days, because that's when they realized what the match was going to be.
I mean, but now they have like 3.
Yeah, and now, and that's the thing, because this was the match that was going to be for WrestleMania, and with Ronda Rousey, like, she does rehearse all of her matches, like she heavily rehearses. It's been known about that. So
Charlotte had to carry this fucking match when you realize that. Charlotte.
Yeah. Now here's the thing with Charlotte that I've said. She's had moments where, like, the times where she's worst is when she doesn't seem like she's trying, and that's during the SmackDown matches, like the one against Sonya Deville, one against Sarah Logan. But when it's like mandatory for her to put up at least a pretty good performance, she comes through. This is one of those times she has to pull.
Especially coming off the Evolution match.
Yeah. So I think Charlotte will be impressive in this, more impressive than like certain times. I do think Charlotte's one of those people, from what I've seen, that she will perform really well when the lights are on the brightest, but when she doesn't have to, she just kind of fucking.
But that's my problem. You shouldn't be performing like half-ass certain times. You should be performing 100% all the fucking time. Yeah. I would not give credit to you when you half-ass on Raw matches or SmackDown matches, but then you just now all of a sudden want to pull out your ass when you feel like it. But yeah, Ronda's winning.
Ronda wins, definitely.
And we'll do Nia versus Ronda at the next pay-per-view because Nia Jax has a title opportunity, guys. Hey. And then we get to the official main event, in my eyes. Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, versus a heel WWE champion and Daniel Bryan.
This is the weirdest thing ever.
Brock wins via murder.
Yep. 2 punches on the head. Bryan has to retire.
Protect his
it won't happen. The match will be great. Lesnar will still win. The match will be great. It's so weird that Bryan's a heel. Like, Bryan just turned heel. Like, no way are the fans gonna boo Bryan.
Hold up. Does the man who has pretty much murdered scrotums, does he get involved?
No.
No? He's not on this pay-per-view. He has to.
Brock doesn't.
Wait, AJ Styles?
Yes, AJ Styles, the murdered scrotums.
He doesn't murder scrotum. He gets his scrotum murdered.
God damn it.
Brock doesn't need the interference, trust me.
Yeah, Brock does not need interference.
Or Daniel Bryan could go after Brock's baby legs.
What is this obsession with baby legs?
I thought John Cena had baby legs.
No, I'm just saying, like, Brock has little baby legs, so Daniel could do corkscrews and leg locks.
Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, the battle of the baby legs.
Either Brock wins via murder or
baby calves.
Either Brock wins via murder or Daniel wins via targeting Brock's baby legs.
Stop.
So that was Survivor Series and Takeover predictions, guys.
Yay! And
Yay!
Moon. Okay, let's. Do you want to talk about your fantasy booking, or do you want to get into the? Or do you want to do the fantasy booking maybe next week because we've already gone over 2 hours.
Oh, yes. I'll say the fancy booking next week. Yes.
So
if you guys are curious, Paige's the movie for Paige's trailer
I'm
dropped.
definitely gonna. I'm gonna find a way to watch it. That's pretty good actually. For all the time and effort they put into it, I have to watch it.
It looks good. Looks really good.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I
So,
love
do you guys want to address? Okay, first things first. Do you want to address the Enzo thing real quick, or the Ellsworth thing?
The Ellsworth thing.
I was gonna say the Enzo thing. Well,
Yeah, let's do the Enzo thing first because the Ellsworth thing is gonna be a lot less comfortable to do.
Lord have mercy.
Like the Enzo thing to me is just funny and just no surprise. Enzo Mori, we haven't heard much news about Enzo. He's been kind of just living his life, just kind of chilling out, which I'm cool with. Whatever, you do you. But Enzo had something happened to him while on an airplane, and it seems like the most Enzo thing to possibly happen to him. He got taken off the airplane for vaping.
Guys, I love to smoke. I like vaping. I love weed, all that shit. But I smoke it in my house. I smoke it in my apartment. I'm not gonna go outside and do that shit, let alone on a fucking plane.
Not on a fucking airplane. Was this like before takeoff or was this while they were in the air?
Let me go find the official story because I believe it was like I know he was kicked off.
Like, oh, Enzo. And not the first time Enzo's gotten kicked off of something.
Seriously, they say no smoking in the cabin.
You know how stingy, you know how stingy they are with airport security. You know how anal airport security.
According to Pro Wrestling Sheet, it has confirmed that Enzo was kicked off the plane on Thursday before takeoff.
Okay.
For vaping and not following instructions from the flight attendants. The flight was headed from JK International Airport.
You gotta follow those instructions. They have like about 100 of them.
The sources tell us things were halted due to Enzo not listening when he was told to stop vaping on the plane. When told the plane was then turned around and then the former Dirty Star was removed. As he walked out, someone actually shouted, "How you doing?"
I didn't know you were talking about something. How you doing? I didn't know what's going on. What?
Oh, Enzo. Okay. Enzo.
Okay, let's get to the Ellsworth thing.
Brendan, you can have this one.
I met him too.
Okay, so we all know James Ellsworth at this point. Any man with two hands has a fighting chance or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy with no chin.
Intergender champion.
The guy with no chin, Carmella's lapdog.
Intergender champion from the Indies.
Right, and her sex slave at one point. It was weird.
Basically. I mean, Carmelo tweeted about something like that, like seriously a mood right now, and it showed Carmelo at the championship and basically looking at Ellsworth like.
Oh man, the irony of that tweet that I posted then. Oh God, no. Oh God.
Basically, if you guys didn't know, Ellsworth was accused of, I think it's safe to say he pretty much did something that's unforgivable.
I mean, the evidence is damning. It's not pretty much did. He practically he did it.
Ellsworth was soliciting nudes of a 16-year-old.
A 16, yes. The 16-year-old, she came out on Twitter earlier today. She posted the evidence. She told her side of the story. I fucking believe it. There's no way. Like, unless she photoshopped that shit in which he's sending nudes to her on Snapchat and in the DMs. This is damning. Like, what the fuck?
This is not the Enzo thing.
This is not the Enzo thing. When the quote unquote victim, she was lying about being raped and lying about pregnancies and she has medical issues, and then she never had evidence coming out on Enzo. Never.
This is the classic case of someone who's in a position of power, someone who has a lot of influence, abusing that power on minors, and it
It's
makes
sickening.
my blood boil.
Fucking sickening.
So what makes me upset is that he has children.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Married, has children. He's like mid-30s, going after a 16-year-old, sending solicited nudes of himself to her. Regardless of did she want them or not, you're supposed to be.
Oh, when you're
No, you're not supposed to be sending nudes to a child, a fucking child.
There's no question of whether they want it or not. If they're under 18, you stay the fuck away. Simple.
Why are you targeting a fucking child? You got.
Here's the thing. I know it's James Ellsworth. I know he can't pick up chicks, but come on, man.
I guess James Ellsworth is a bigger fan of Jerry Lawler than we thought.
Oh.
You have children and you have a wife and you're trying to risk it for a 16-year-old because you're trying to get your dick wet.
Is it just like? Is it? I mean, I used to love you, James. I don't really love you now. You kind of disgust me now.
Statutory rape jumped out.
Hey, statutory rape jumped out. I used to like you and fuck you now. But yeah, I mean, I know you're not that big of a star, but can you get some better groupies than that? Like, is it just like you're not that popular and you're just like the only ones that want to fuck you are children?
The thing is, dude, you're married. Like, can it?
You're married with children.
Children!
You have children, and you're basically trying to fuck a child.
The fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all?
Ugh.
So he came out with a statement on Wrestling News Co. saying, I categorically deny all allegations, please direct all further communications to my attorney. He then, his lawyer on his Twitter says, my client, James Morris, publicly and professionally known as James Ellsworth, oh, God damn it, this makes me sick, has become aware of all the number of baseless allegations. Mr. Morris has the utmost respect for women and categorically denies these inflammatory and despicable accusations.
Another thing with James Ellsworth, like, he's been doing some weird shit on Twitter. Like, he even did a thing where, like, he entered a lottery and he said everyone who likes his tweet will give $100,000 and stuff like that. So he's been doing all kinds of crazy shit on Twitter. And
I will say to the victim, go to the police, please. Go. I mean, if you went to the police beforehand, okay, but if you didn't, go to police now with this shit.
Mm.
The best that you can do in that situation is tell your story and talk.
This is fucking and for anyone shitting on this victim because it's James L. I don't give a fuck who this is. If you are a grown man, especially with children, sending news to fucking sending news to children, you should be going to jail. There needs to be a consequence. This fucking Me Too. You're sick. There's no defending this shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how long ago it was. Well, it was a long time ago. I don't give a fuck. He still needs to pay fucking consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all see that shit he saw, that his nudes, don't y'all dare retweet that shit on Twitter. Don't you dare retweet those nudes on Twitter.
I haven't seen them yet, but I know they've been surfacing on Twitter.
Don't retweet that shit, and if you do, I'm blocking you.
I won't retweet it, but I'll probably look it up out of some morbid curiosity.
Should I ask the question?
What?
How big is his dick?
Is it Batista? Is it?
If it's not Batista size, I don't care.
I did not see the dick pic. I just saw the one in which he just showing his chest and almost has his dick out. Almost.
And that's all we needed to see. Yeah.
I mean, Seth is probably better. So
at least he was sending it to his girlfriend, and like she just decided to be petty and leak him. I mean, Seth tried to be petty and leak his girlfriend. So that was a messy thing.
So yeah, you have that shit. Can I get to the Alexa Bliss shit? I know I talked about her earlier, but we got to talk.
I'll let you have this.
So, Alexa Bliss, 5-time champion, all DDT, all that shit, right? My most hated wrestler today, probably, if it wasn't for Nia Jax, the bitch that can't take a bump properly. Because now, the way she couldn't take a bump is practically the reason why she can't wrestle anytime soon. I'm gonna say it. She practically got herself into the situation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anyone that wants to feel sorry for Alexa Bliss, but right now I can't really feel sorry for her because the way she was taking bumps is the reason it's unsafe. It's unsafe for her opponent and herself. The example I will show you, her versus Naomi at Elimination Chamber, when Naomi was about to do the split-legged moonsault. Alexa, she turned so she wouldn't have to take she took less impact, and that is the reason why Naomi had to drop the belt, and she had to she injured herself. She was injured after that because Alexa did not want to take that bump. She wanted to take less impact. Do you watch an Alexa Bliss match and you see how the way she bumps because she does not, and I understand if it looks like, oh, her body can't handle it. But if that's the case, get out the ring. If you know your body cannot handle bumping, why are you in the ring? Because you're gonna injure your opponents and you're gonna injure yourself in the process. I'm sorry I have to say this, but I was right on this shit. I called it. I've been saying it for months and months that either she was gonna blow out her fucking ACL with the way she landed at WrestleMania when Nia threw her to the ground and she landed on her fucking legs, or she's apparently got nerve damage, numbness in the arms. She probably gonna have to get Tommy John surgery eventually.
So, ladies
And
and gentlemen,
now she has concussions.
my thoughts on this. At the end of the day, there's only one moral that we can possibly get out of this. With this whole Alexa stuff, my thoughts are always remember, Asia is always right.
I'm always right, but yeah, y'all don't want to listen to me because I'm petty, but y'all act like I can't be petty and correct. And then I try to tell you, like, when this news came out, Cliff, but you wanted to jump down my throat saying, oh, it's not the
I
time.
was trying to have sympathy towards the poor girl because her career might be over.
See, but you got caught up the bullshit in which what led her to get to this fucking problem.
I was calling out the bullshit before, but I wanted to take a break from it because, for fuck's sake, the poor woman's career might be over.
I understand that, but still, I could feel sorry for her, but I can still point out what's the fucking issue that led her up to this. And it's not just her. It's WWE's fault for pushing her as fucking long as they fucking did and not giving her a fucking break. She's been in the title picture since December 2016 and never took a pay-per-view title match break till fucking Hell in a Cell. They pushed consecutive title pay-per-view matches since December 2016. So it's their fault for that. It's also their fault that they put her in the ring ever since this year with green talent known as Ronda Rousey, who, if you've seen the spot in which she judo throws Alexa and Alexa lands head first in the mat, that caused her to get her recent concussion. And then Nia Jax, we all know how fucking reckless she is. So it's their fault for that too. It's Nia and Ronda's fault too, because they the one that hurt her. So everyone gets the fucking blame. Everyone, including Alexa. I'm sorry. I can feel bad for her, but at the same time, I can't.
So, do you mind if I move on to my news that's non-wrestling related?
Well, I have one more fucking thing to say, and this is for the proof. Nia and Alexa are for the proof that not all the females should be wrestling.
No, not just that. Not all people.
She could just be on commentary. She could be a manager. That talking is her best strong suit. Wrestling is not. I'm sorry. Y'all try to make her a thing, and then y'all try to say, oh, when she gonna turn face, she gonna snap. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, if you need a reference of a great manager / commentator, look at Bobby Heenan.
And honestly, not all males should be wrestling. Case in point, James Ellsworth.
And Liz and people are like, she's not gonna retire. Okay, all right. Look at what happened to Corey Graves. He got all those fucking concussions, and now he's behind the booth.
And for the most part, Corey does an amazing job.
He does, but I told, but yet she came for me on Twitter when I gave her fucking credit, when I said, are you going to learn to improve on bumping? And then she said, I will when you do. Well, bitch, look what happened to you.
That quote will live on.
I mean, Asia, you're right, but you're also cold.
Bitch, come on. She could have improved, but now look where she at.
You know I'm right.
I mean, you're right, but I was right too.
We can both be right.
Now, if she comes back from this and she actually learns how to fucking bump, then I'll say, okay, bitch, okay. But until then, I don't really feel sorry for her.
If she does come back, I don't want to see her fucking bumping full out, like just taking big, huge bumps, because like, fuck. No.
Bump properly. That's what I'm saying. Bump and learn how to bump properly. Because the way she's been doing it was fucking unsafe and was going to injure her and injure her opponents. It was not going to do business both ways.
Just watch it. Like she's going to come back taking dragon suplexes on the apron.
Oh, yeah. Dude, take a German suplex on the apron.
Bump properly. That's all I've been saying. She should not be in the ring until then.
She's gonna be taking vertebreakers on concrete.
She's gonna take a DDT Neville style. You know that.
But just watch. That don't come from me because I've been making logic and I've been saying what.
The world is against you.
So,
oh, fucking who? Because I don't feel bad for the white girl because she didn't want to listen to me. Boo.
Talk about how
It's so
she deserves it because she is white and a white woman. I mean, clearly, she deserves everything.
So
her fucking health is at risk, but yet she did not want to fucking listen.
So
that's the point. When you come for Asia, this will happen to you.
So, do you mind if I get to my news?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go, Brian, please do.
So yesterday, my dear, sweet, lovable boys from New Orleans, Louisiana, Cane Hill.
Oh yeah, you told me. Okay, yeah, you told me you were gonna have this.
The ever lovable band that they are.
Brandon's deity band, the one that he listens to while he masturbates. Yes.
Yeah. They dropped a little something. And it's fucking basically what they did is they are dropping a 6-track acoustic EP called "Kill the Sun." I
knew that. I forgot that you said it was an EP, acoustic EP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they had a little message, and I think this sums it up. Surprise! We do whatever we fucking want to do, and
just the way a band should always be. Don't be like, oh, well, we do death metal. We gotta do death metal. You know what? We'll do what the fuck we want. Okay.
And
we're Metallica. I don't care. We'll do gospel.
Like they don't like a band. Here's the thing about a band. Here's the thing about bands. I think.
Unless if it's bad, then we'll completely shit on them. Like
I think the mark of a good band is listening to the fans and what their opinions are of your music. But that does not mean you should entirely change for them.
I mean, some music fans are very elitist. Jackie!
Hey guys.
I mean, really, really late, but hey, what's up?
I just got out of work.
Oh, okay.
I told you I was at work.
All right. We'll have you do a thing because we're about to wrap this up.
Basically, I'm just saying, to me, you should make the music you want to make, and I think Cane Hill, as they've always done, they've always demonstrated that they make the music they want to make. If you need examples of this, their first EP in 20 their first EP in.
Okay, what's up?
Hmm?
I thought you said something.
No, I'm talking to my dog.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, if you need more evidence of Cane Hill doing what they want to do, their first EP was really heavy, and their first album was really heavy. Then they switched over in their second album to a more alternative, kind of slower style metal, and then this EP feeds into that as well.
Nice.
Cliff, have you actually heard the single "Kill the Sun"?
I haven't. Well, the one that just came out.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet. No.
You need to.
I have heard a lot of Cane Hill stuff you showed me, and they're really good. Not something I listen to all the time, but they're definitely on my radar. Any acoustic album like from a metal band always intrigues me, so I'll definitely listen to that.
Well, it's not really a full album. It's an EP, but it's from what I can tell from the single, it's really good.
Right. So yeah, I mean, hey. Also, Jack, if you want all the other shit that we talked about, I mean, basically just watch the first half hour because we roasted Nia Jax's whole life. Actually, Jackie, while you're here, your thoughts on the Nia situation. Your thoughts on the whole fucking.
Thoughts on what?
Your thoughts on the whole Nia Jax Becky situation, everything that's been transpiring.
I just laugh. I'm kind of laughing at that with Nia like claiming it's an accident and all that. Yeah, I remember that time I accidentally punched my coworkers in the face. That happens all the time, right?
See, you know, when I looked at you dead in the eye and I touched my fist and punched you, I really meant to yeah, no, it was totally an accident. I was going for that fly right next to you. I was gonna punch that fly. It was right there. I'm gonna catch it real quick.
Yeah,
oh, damn it! I accidentally
there
got
were
you. Sorry about
100
that.
other girls around me pulling their punches, showing me exactly how things are supposed to be done.
Did you see anything on Nia's punch that looked pulled?
No, nothing, dude. She was going for that Conor McGregor left hand thing.
Nothing was pulled. If
Yeah, I know.
she would have thrown her arm and it would have kept going further.
Like what?
As hard of a punch as you can. Anyone that thinks that's an accident.
Like she said, Becky, clear across the ring.
Dude, she
Yeah,
was
here's the thing. Becky got right back up and kept doing her shit. She's like, "Fuck you, I ain't selling that."
dude,
That's that punch my mom would give me.
Dude, she was going for the full-on MMA knockout bonus.
But dude, Becky literally got right back up and she just no-sold. I mean, she no-sold it. Like, she got up, like, what, after, like, 2 seconds later?
2 seconds later, no soul, wiped some blood off her face and just went back on time.
Dude, she even licked the blood at one point. I saw that. Brandon, I should be telling you this. There's a picture where literally you can see Becky's tongue on the lip where the blood is.
That's weird.
So there you go. Becky Lynch is hardcore and loves the taste of blood.
Nia's punch is very creative. Meanwhile, the fans are Becky.
So yeah, do you approve of Becky even more now that she is in fact a sick fuck who loves blood?
I mean, hey, Tommy Dreamer said himself, she is hardcore.
And no one knows about hardcore than Tommy. I still take pile drivers at 50 Dreamer.
He still does.
Yeah.
He still does. You really shouldn't, Tommy, but you do.
You know what, Tommy? You.
Tommy is hardcore till the very end.
Hold on, I believe Tommy Dreamer did cut a promo about millennials.
Wait, about millennials?
Okay, so that it's skinny jeans millennials like yourself that forget about the history of the wrestling.
Because he's old.
What is with people targeting millennials?
Because people are old and they hate new things.
Because we ruin things. Did you not?
Obviously.
Millennials, we're killing things, guys. Don't you know?
And dude, and us millennials, whatever the next generation is gonna be, I'm gonna bitch and moan about how terrible they are and how millennials were so much better. Because back in my day.
We got
Quote a YouTuber I like. I'm tired of old people calling me a millennial like it's a fucking insult.
Millennial, for sure, it's like the thing for millennium, as in the new millennium. What is supposed to be insulting about millennium? Is it like some kind of like fucking curse word? Am I gonna censor out millennial? Is this like a derogatory term?
I don't know. I'm just so confused.
Yeah, you fucking millennial. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. Those are fighting words right there. What? Oh, whatever. But again, Tommy can because Tommy is not a millennial. He is, I think, a Gen Xer.
Yeah, he's Gen X.
He's a Gen X. Ronda Rousey is a millennial.
Exactly.
Millennials
are people in their 30s. And even then, it's like, Becky is older than you.
Is 2 days older.
2 fucking days!
And what is wrong with avocado toast?
You two are apparently the same age. Because you can't use Wikipedia.
Exactly. But what's wrong with avocado toast, Jackie? That's another question I have. What's insulting about that?
Let me go look up avocado toast because I will want some. I'm gonna go.
I'm just hungry for any food. I mean, I just ate Five Guys, so I'm not exactly hungry now. But no, screw it. I am hungry. I'm always hungry.
They're freaking, dude. Five Guys is freaking great.
Feed me more. Speaking of which, Ryback said something stupid earlier.
No. We were not talking about Ryback. We were actually
What
talking.
else is new?
We were talking about.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about because, you know, it's not like you wrestled or anything, Brian.
We will not talk about Ryback. We will talk about actually John Cena.
Oh,
Well, we already talked about the Becky tweet, or about the Becky IG post, but
No. What he posted before that on Twitter.
what did he post before that on Twitter?
You know what he posted.
Oh, no. No.
Jackie, have you seen what he posted on Twitter the other day?
Is it what
No, but apparently I need to.
Is it what I
Can
think?
you send this to me in the chat?
It is.
Is it the commercial?
Yes.
Yes. So John Cena unleashed. So with James Ellsworth, the pedophile came out of him. With John Cena, the Backstreet Boy came out of him.
I'm watching it right now.
Yes, John Cena did. Was it Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or something like that?
90s boy band member.
And not just one Cena. There were 3 Cenas.
I always lose it when he said, "I'm John Cena."
Yeah, I'm John Cena.
dude.
Wait, did you link it to Jackie? So it's a Sky Vodka commercial, and John Cena. There's it's a boy band of John Cena's, and it's John Cena. John Cena smooth talking, being like, "And all I think about is about you."
So, if y'all want to watch it,
It's amazing. John Cena is a national treasure and should be protected at all costs. And that is literally a quote from Sky Vodka's Twitter.
oh my gosh, thank you.
John Cena, I have officially turned a 180 with Cena. Cena is amazing. I mean, he endorsed Becky Lynch. I mean, what else can I say? He's amazing. He should be the next Universal Champion. Hashtag John Cena for Universal Champion. Hashtag push John Cena. It's about time Cena got a damn push.
Breaking news: Starcade 2018 will air on the network.
Woo, who?
Was the last one any good?
Yeah, I don't even believe, did they air?
Yeah, because
Oh, Brent,
they were using the WCW name.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember about it. It's like,
There, Brent.
oh, Starcade's a WCW thing.
I just saw the thing. It's wow.
Yes.
I'm just looking at Donovan Dijak's Twitter right now. That WWE's name is stupid. That never gets.
Can you guys hear Jack?
Dominic Dijakovic never gets any less stupid sounding. But I do love one of the wrestlers, 2 of the wrestlers. He's doing his usual feast your eyes pose, and Shane Thorne is like, feast your forehead. Because it looks like he's pointing at his forehead instead of his eyes. And his eyes, and Donovan, and it's like, sorry, you're short.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, with my computer, it's really weird. I have you on the highest volume, but for some reason I can barely hear you. My computer's awful.
I love him, but God, that name is so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to. It's weird. I have it on the highest volume. I can barely hear you. I mean, you're fine, but it's just my computer. I'll listen to it after the podcast is over. Yeah.
So,
What's up?
Did I just think
What's up?
I'm looking at Donovan Dijak's Twitter, and
Oh, okay.
And his WWE name is stupid.
Oh, Dijak. Well, I mean, I know he's another guy that fucking, like, said something about Becky, like Becky's the GOAT or something like that, so.
Oh,
He's gonna be the GOAT. He's absolutely gonna kill it. You know they're gonna push him like he's 6'7", but like that name is so stupid.
oh. So can I just say, I want to talk about Rhea Ripley real quick. I'm scared now.
Yeah.
Wait, on who? Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
Well, did you see the Twitter post she had of like her muscle? The one I showed you?
Yeah.
Apparently she is taller than I thought.
Rhea.
Apparently she's.
Rhea
Apparently she's 6'7". So she might honestly be taller, because I remember seeing this thing where she was like, she's going back and forth with Lance Storm. And she had a thing where she said she's 6'7", and he's like, how are you 6? And he's like, how are you 6'7"? I'm not 6'7", 5'7". And he's like, how are you 5'7" when I'm like 5'11" and a half? And you can tell in the picture with the two of them that there's not that much of a height difference.
Jackie, have you seen what Rhea's been looking like lately?
Rhea is ripped.
She's ripped, but like no doubt she is ripped.
She is fucking. Rhea just looks like a badass in general, but now she's like looking even more ripped. Well, okay, if we're gonna talk about being ripped, Asia, I'm sorry, I have to bring it up. What the hell has happened to Neville?
What is this?
What is
What do you think he's been doing all this time?
I'm gonna
Neville? Okay. I love Pac. Okay, Pac. My boy Pac. I love that he's back. His first tweet was, "I'm back, you shits," and it was amazing. Dead on Pac impression. But yeah, and then a few days later, he posted a tweet about it showed his body after a workout. Basically, after he left WWE and was taking his day off, it seemed like literally he was doing nothing but working out and or supplements. I'm just
eat some damn food.
I'm not saying Pac is on the roids, but
eat some food.
Nothing about Pac right now looks natural.
Eat something.
He has an 8-pack, but each part of his 8-packs have its own 8-pack. He has a 64-pack.
It's fucking unnatural. Eat the whole damn box of pizza. Eat something.
Jackie, have you seen the photo?
Yeah.
It looks like someone literally cut through his fucking ass.
I'm thinking to myself, he was buff when we saw him. He was pretty buff to begin with at WWE, and it's been like a year. What do you think the man's been doing in that time?
He's just been working out.
God.
This
is disgusting.
Dude, it literally looks like there's a dent in him.
He looked fine. Now he just looks.
You know, like how on a tile floor, there's the floor cracks, a crack in the floor, or no, not even a floor, on a freaking blacktop, and it's the crack in the blacktop, and it's really deep. That's what it looks like on Neville. It looks disgusting. I mean, impressive, no doubt. Neville is the most ripped guy in the world right now. Maybe not even just in wrestling. I mean, he must have taken Jinder's and Cena's medicine cabinet hostage. That's all I have to say. Here's the thing with Neville, I know he does work out like crazy. But if it comes out that he's on something, I will not be surprised at all. I mean, I know he said all natural. I know, and you know what? I'll take his word for it because Neville is a freak. Pac is a freaking freak of nature. And one of the craziest athletes I've ever seen. But damn!
Here's the thing. How I think he probably got that way is A, he cut out soda. B, he has a really good workout plan. And C, he's probably just doing fruits and veggies.
He cut out soda? He used to drink soda a lot?
No, I'm saying if you tend to cut out soda, it tends to help.
Oh, I think it's soda. He cut out soda. Oh, well, if I cut out soda, I look like that. Sweet.
Well, I just mean he probably cut out soda. He probably has a really good diet, and he probably works.
We're going from someone who is on the indies to someone who beaten all your indie girls, Bianca Belair. Just beat another one. She
beat.
I told you.
The nice girl, Miriam.
Oh, boo-hoo. She beat the head.
Put her over.
And he's charged. Whatever that means.
Respect on Mia fucking Yim.
Whatever, sis. Whatever blazing baddie means.
Jackie, show her.
Show me what? You gonna spin the white girl on me now? We saw how that happens.
Pull up.
I love Mia, but yeah, Bianca won fair is fair.
Bianca's incredible. I admit.
I wasn't here for the blazing baddie name. I think the War Queen was a much more intimidating nickname.
Blazing baddie. Well, Bianca
Belair will be the next NXT champion, but we will not disrespect the Blazing Baddie. We will not.
Blazing baddie. Well, Bianca is now the baddest.
Yum.
Bianca is the head bitch in charge.
Okay, yeah, she's the head bitch in charge. Mia's the head baddie in charge. We can go with that, and we will end it there.
Because now Mia has joined the line of women indie phase that she wants to promote. The Pizarro with the armbar, Dakota flopping Kai
people.
Who
wants to be on Dakota's team, by the way? I'm looking.
Bianca made her finisher a modified burning hammer. I got props for that, because even on the indies, I can only think of one person who uses the burning hammer for their finish. And that's freaking Lufisto.
And she calls it the kiss of death.
Oh, you lucky devil. You lucky devil everything.
I was like, kiss of death?
Well,
that's usually what that means, but I'm like, that seems a little...
Well, she used it as a name for the spear, and it makes kind of sense since her gear has all kisses on it, and she's saying the kiss of death to your indie phase careers.
I mean, to be fair, when you're taking moves from Kenta Kobashi, I mean...
I'm not going to tell her no, because she clearly deserves it. She's amazing.
I just want to know who in the Performance Center taught her that. Like, which one of the coaches did she get
I
that
don't even think
from?
anybody taught her that. I
think she just wanted to do it. And sure as hell, no one taught her freaking freakish athleticism. Because...
I'm just trying to think, like, who... I'm trying to think...
The only thing...
At the same time, you don't really know her pile drivers, but...
Yeah.
See, I'm just
I think the only thing people are teaching Bianca are like the little things as far as wrestling and character work, and that's about it. Everything else Bianca is doing on her own because she is just.
She practically had Mia on the top rope perform a noogie on her.
See,
it was great. It was great.
See, I'm just saying, maybe Bianca's just been watching a whole bunch of All Japan.
Meanwhile, she's
been watching some matches. You will not burn Mia Yim, or you will get burned.
Meanwhile, she's competing with a shifting rib condition since her cross days.
Bianca is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like, again, next NXT Women's Champion or something's wrong with the world.
But
she's undefeated. She's beaten everyone. And when Kairi wins, that's the perfect person to beat her, is Bianca.
Yes, she will. She will beat that wannabe pirate princess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
Pirate ESTs are over. But yeah, EST Pirates are over, I'm guessing, Asia?
Yes, it's over.
Yeah.
Once Bianca get that title shot against Kairi, it is over.
I'll still feel bad for Kairi without her treasure and her treasure chest.
Kairi is now a new meme for me whenever I'm out of money.
I love that meme. Jackie. Just the empty treasure chest with Kairi's face.
Post a picture.
I know. I saw the empty treasure chest. I cried.
I laughed.
My treasure.
I laughed.
You sicko.
I know.
You bastard. You take that back.
My treasure is gone. Oh, no!
Take that back. We do not disrespect the pirate princess.
We will not.
I mean, I'm the same guy that laughed at someone going through glass.
Well, that's fine. He deserved it. But this is Kairi.
Kairi deserved it. Kairi deserves the world.
Exactly. I don't care about someone going through glass. Glass is glad.
We have standards in this house.
Exactly. We have standards. We have rules.
We have
Kairi and Mia are off limits.
God damn it.
If you're wondering who I was laughing at going through glass, I rewatched Masada Junkasai, and seeing him going through glass was hilarious.
It's a very lovely match.
Such a weirdo.
Anyone who's squeamish, definitely don't be afraid to check it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. That said, I'm going to eat food, so I will be right back. Because I don't think you guys want to hear the sound of me chewing.
Okay. So, y'all know Angelina Love, former TNA Knockouts.
I know her. I wish I didn't.
I know her. Yeah.
Even she is promoting Becky. She said, how can anyone not love Becky? She's everything wrestling needs right now, and I feel much in this video. Great piece.
Yay! She has a brain.
You would not come.
She has eyes, ears, and a brain. Good for
You would
her.
not come for the beautiful people. A legendary group.
I mean, yeah, true legends. I mean, truly dominated TNA, and I mean,
Well,
some may say the beautiful people started the women's revolution.
I mean,
Get out.
to be
Some may
fair,
say Lindsey Von Erich started the women's revolution.
I mean, to be fair, at least we can say out of the two of them, Angelina was the superior one.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I was never a big fan of Angelina Love, but she was definitely better than Velvet.
I mean,
She was never as over as Velvet, but she was definitely.
would you say the pigeons laying loose was the start of this women's revolution?
She let the women's revolution pigeons loose.
Oh, god damn it!
That's what they meant.
Oh my god.
I mean, here's the thing. Out of the four, I would say she's the best because then you have Velvet Sky. She's better than Velvet. Then you have Madison Rayne as a question. Angelina and Madison are the two best. And then
I mean, Madison has a heel with the screaming and the queen gimmick.
And then the legend,
Oh,
the myth,
no.
the greatest,
No.
Von Erich,
Don't you dare.
the real woman
No.
who started the women's revolution.
God damn it.
God damn it. We always talked about who would win in a match between Lacey Von Erich and Joy Giovanni. We never, unfortunately, got that dream match, but we can only dream.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The true diva who didn't get into WWE. Oh my god.
Gosh, dude, she would have been perfect in WWE. Dude, she was the first Lacey Evans
Oh lord.
without the racism. At least I don't think.
Racism and alleged homophobia.
And still thinking she's in the 1950s and that all women should be cooking. I know it's a gimmick, but get the fuck out of here.
Oh, speaking of Lacey Evans tried to come for Becky Lynch on Twitter.
Ah! Lacey Evans is so irrelevant. Becky didn't even bother responding.
Let me pull up the tweet. Oh, fucking.
Oh yeah, she used her fucking 5-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
The sicko.
Yeah, she said, I guess my 5-year-old is the man too. Hashtag sit down. Hashtag you're not special. Showing a picture of her child with a fucking wipe that shit off her face.
No, you horrible mother.
Now I'm gonna go back and reblock her.
I know the kid is smiling and all. Maybe the kid gets it, but damn it, what the? You don't worry about the freaking IG post. You're using your children to burn a wrestler that's superior to you.
Now she would have got her child dragged to filth if Becky did respond to her. Now you're putting your child in dangerous territory.
Maybe that's why Becky didn't respond.
I really wanted her to because I hate children.
Oh,
So-
if Becky burned a child, dude, that's the one thing Sasha has over Becky that I can definitely say. Sasha will abuse children.
So I recently watched a 2-part shoot interview with Masada, and I learned some things about him I didn't know before.
Yes.
For
Is
one,
Masada taking Nick Mondo's space as your favorite?
well, I mean, he pretty much did. I mean,
Oh,
he's
wow.
still going. I mean, he's still going. I can't say that about Mondo.
I mean, it's Mondo, man.
I
mean, here's the thing. I'm not even a huge. I mean, I'm cool with hardcore wrestling. I'll watch it here and there. I can even tell you, Mondo is far superior in my mind than Masada.
Well, Masada. Okay. Well, the one thing I learned was Masada legitimately knows his wrestling. Like he legitimately, he knows about the NWA and AWA and things like that. He knows about catch and everything.
Right, okay.
He name dropped Serena Knight. And apparently he has a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh, damn.
Legitimately.
Damn. Okay.
And he's even said like he's wanted to get into like cage fighting. And he like wanted to do it, and I think he said Hong Kong.
Oh, man, okay.
So people doubting Masada as like, oh, this guy doesn't make it look real. I'm like, yeah, no, this guy makes it look very, 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 very real.
Very, very, very.
So I don't know
what you guys want to get into.
Not
I think we're good to go.
That's pretty much it.
Let's call this here. We went 2.5 hours. I think we got everything out of the way. Praise be to the man. Fuck Niability Jax. You guys tolerated and or enjoyed this video if you're that sick or
Shoulda liked shit.
Yeah. God damn it. Like
I put 3 hours of my time on y'all when I could be sucking dick right now.
Yeah, fuck me. Fuck Brandon. Asia could be sucking dick. But no, she comes here to talk to you people. So give her respect and suck her dick. And
I've often said that Cliff, while you actually set up the podcast, Asia's the one Asia's the one people come to see.
And y'all think about my fantasy booking next week. Because I'm actually creative, unlike you fucking hoes.
Exactly. Well, I am too. But I mean, hey, I might beat my fantasy book, my fantasy card that I did that one time. So yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Naya. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
We love you.
You're the best. Oh my god. Ember Moon. Okay, let's.
Your cousin is the Rock.
My cousin is the Rock. Is anyone talk about my fist? My poor fist is hurting. Dwayne.
That like smells good.
Yes.
We love Nia Jax up here, people.
No, we don't. Fuck Nia Jax. Shit. Anyways, let's get out of here. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, I guess. I think I might be at 100 subscribers. I know last time I checked was 98. Whatever. Brandon Best, follow him on Twitter at, I think it's XX Brandon Best. Follow
my dick?
Yeah, it's just my name and then M and then
Asia's Twitter is
they'll figure it out.
What's your ad again?
Pettiest boss, duh.
There's capitals, there's lowercase, there's mine is at Cliff and Mall, capital C, actually, fuck, yeah, Cliff and Mall, but the L's are ones because Twitter sucks. But yeah.
Such dick, people.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Y'all will learn to finally listen to me. Listen to me when I tell y'all.
Asia! Listen, or else she'll rip your dick off.
I mean, I'll do more than just rip your dick off.
She'll eat it.
Oh no, sis. First of all, I'll take pictures of you nude, send them to your mom, then rip your dick off.
Now that's just unnecessary.
No.
Why gotta get the mom involved? The mom already knows what they look like naked. Well, baby pictures, but
before then, I'll just pour hot water on you while you're naked in your bed, and then rip your dick off.
Especially if they live in the South, then the parents definitely know what they look like naked. But
listen to me, guys, when I say some shit.
Especially when I use my Naya voice or Nikki voice.
Oh, my Stephanie voice.
My Stephanie voice. Days Nia Jax. Right here on Raw.
I love that Stephanie at this point is basically doing her version of a poor man's Teddy Long. You're gonna go 1-on-1 with
you're doing her voice, doing my fancy booking. You're doing it.
We'll definitely do that next week because I loved channeling Stephanie because I do love emasculating men as well. It's a beautiful thing. Anyways, TPA Podcast out. Team Petty Asshole recognized.